Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes.
Good old Tuesday episode with the boys. Here to talk all things hoops and some. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are gearing our way up for, I don't know, the postseason. We kind of around the corner when you really think about it. We're having a lot of fun talking hoops. How we feeling today?
Feeling amazing. Very excited to hit this home run stretch, man. Let's get it going.
I'm with D. Millie, man. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm just really happy where we are. I'm thirsty to do more. I want to do more live shows. I want to travel some more. I want to go back to Los Angeles. I want to go to Summer League Vegas. I want to talk to the players at the draft combine. I want to go to a playoff game. Man. I want to do everything. I'm all basketball, like electrified. You know what I just realized too? Mm-hmm. And Mike kind of alluded to this one of the last episodes about how fast the season has gone because we are like 24, 23 games away from the postseason. My birthday is next week.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
Ain't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, that sounds crazy.
And when it's my birthday, you know what that means?
You tee up?
No, we're that much more closer to your wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Which felt like a year. I remember when y'all first was like, when y'all first got engaged, we went there.
The brunch, yeah.
And then we started to, y'all started to let us know the plans of operations, and you told us what the venue was going to be, and it felt like, it was like, oh yeah, Darrick and Angie wedding is 7 years from now, right? And then we did the suit thing, and even when we did the suit, it was like, oh yeah, it's still, I got all the time in the world to go get my suit.
The Bears are playing against the Giants. That was like week 8 of the NFL season. Like, that's so long ago.
And now I'm like, oh, I got to go get my suit hem. Like,
yeah.
I need to.
I still ain't got my shirt.
See, I did all that because I knew it was going.
I'm gonna order it today, I promise.
But yeah, time
it don't
is
come with the suit, KB. You got to get your shirt separate.
I feel like we're talking about this now. We're gonna blink, and it's gonna be like, man, the NBA Finals.
Turning up.
Who gonna win the Finals MVP? And then so your wedding will be before the NBA Finals, correct?
I believe, yeah. It's in May, late May.
Yeah.
Middle of May, actually.
Yeah. Well,
so yeah.
Get that date right, bro.
No, I didn't want to say late because it wasn't late, but it's like the middle.
Y'all want to hear a crazy story?
Yeah, talk to us.
Me and my wife have been together for 14 years, technically. You know,
married for
2.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay. Married for 2, engaged for about 3. Yeah.
Our anniversary of dating is the middle of December. I don't want to say the exact date. The middle of December. That day we went to work. Mm-hmm. I came home. We had a full day. I get into bed. She say, "What's today?" I done fucking forgot the day, y'all.
Right here in the God, I went through the same thing last year to the point where now my girl asked me 2 weeks ago, you remember our anniversary day, right? I'm like, hell yeah, why would you ask me some shit like that? I'm trying to act like I never had forgot it.
You better put the reminder in that phone.
Do you want to know what my response was?
What?
We got a wedding date now. We don't need that date no more.
That was slick.
And she bought that
slick.
That was cool.
That was slick.
You know, I think that's damn near better than when you come like with a super late gift and be like, you thought I forgot, huh? You thought I forgot it was our anniversary. Like,
you know what I done did before?
What?
Damn, I'm just a bad husband now. I'm thinking about it. I didn't forgot like a Valentine's Day gift or whatever. It was one of them years where we definitely wasn't here. So in my mind, I was thinking about the trip, wherever we was for All-Star. And it's like, happy Valentine's Day. Fuck, I forgot to get a gift. And I had bought myself something that wasn't going to be here for a month. And I sent the tracking. It got delayed, babe. But I promised you it was supposed to be there today. And guess what she did? She bought that shit.
There you go.
Hey.
I've done what Mike said. Like you said, I think it was one of the trips we had for Valentine's Day, but I think we were leaving. Mm-hmm. We were about to leave that next day. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's something for Valentine's Day. Uber Eats, flour, chocolate. Thought I wasn't gonna get you none.
Thought I forgot.
Thought I wasn't gonna get you none. But you know, growing up, I used to hate that. Mm-hmm. I used to hate in TV shows where that was a storyline. It's gonna be an episode where the husband forgot the anniversary. I'd be like,
how can you do that?
How could you ever? How many times Uncle Phil gonna forget something? Damn. And now I'm like, fuck. Yeah. It's real. That
the
like
days just creep up on you.
Yeah. All the stories I just told, my wife knows that I was like bullshitting her. Like, we eventually talked about it. Like, you remember when I said I had you something? I was lying like a motherfucker. I got you something.
You know what I do that's kind of crazy?
Oh, shit.
His crazies are always crazier than our crazies.
If ever I'm trying to, like, surprise my girl with, like, a gift or maybe I made dinner, whatever it is, I'll text her while she at work and I'll have her, like, I'll try to make her worried about some shit she don't need to be worried about. I'll be like, man, they didn't shut the water off or whatever. They shut the water off. Ain't no water running, babe, something like that. So she coming home, like she coming home feeling like she in there, like she finna be agitated. And then I always surprise her with something super extra.
Imagine coming home from work knowing the water shut off. Like you gotta
That
think
boy's
about that.
playing mental warfare for no reason.
No reason at all.
Because after work, you want to take a shower
Yeah.
and like the whole
The
mindset
last
of
time I
don't
did that,
have water.
it didn't work too well though, because the leasing office, they always send a message that the water is off for some reason, or they fixing something.
Dang, I'll be having a lot going on over there.
So she hit me up immediately back like, I ain't see no message from the office, so what's going on? And I was just trying to play it off like,
You know what
man.
my secret is to like the Valentine's Day doesn't matter too much, or the actual anniversary they don't matter too much. We just treat every day like the anniversary.
That's
She,
cap.
she not I mean, yes, it is cap. But I mean in the sense of like, she don't have to wait till Valentine's Day to get a nice gift. I might just pop up after the podcast and get something nice or something like that. So like flower, you know, the normal traditional stuff. And then like, I don't go to a store without thinking about, is there something here for my wife? It could be something small. Oh yeah,
Same.
she ran out of whatever lotion she been using. I get
Absolutely.
that. And all of that stuff piles up. So it's like, I could forget
Now-
middle of December.
I'm with you on that. I'm the same exact way. But there are certain times when my girl act like she forget that.
Yeah.
And I had to remind her. So if I do forget something or whatever, I'd be like, bro, you talking to a guy that I rarely come in his house empty-handed for self. Like, I'm never gonna walk in with like just a Chipotle burrito, like, oh, y'all got me something to eat. That never happens in my house. But she and Ari can go get steaks. And they'll come back like,
didn't know
oh,
you
we
was
thought you
hungry."
ate, or you was gone, or we thought you ate. I never have that. Every time I come in with food, they already ate. Oh, my bad, I just had to make sure. I just wasted $17 just in case y'all didn't eat.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, she was like, you forgot the, damn, I did. I'm sorry, I forgot your coffee pods. Dang. No, ain't no dang. I'm allowed to slip up. What Drake say? Call me slipping once, okay, so what? Yeah, you call me slipping once, but day by day I come in this month, you know what I'm saying? But I
Make sure everybody take care.
yeah, I feel you on
Everybody
that
cup
though.
full.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. You know, everybody cup. I'm willing to let mine be a little. You know
It's two corny quotes that growing up I thought was like the mindset, and I feel like it can still be the first one is treat your girlfriend like your wife and treat your wife like your girlfriend. So treat her like, you know what I'm saying, and then when you get married, treat her like it's brand new. And then the other one is first treat your girl like a person, then a princess, then a Greek goddess, then the person again. I was like, oh, okay, that's the method.
How do you treat a Greek goddess?
Yeah, I like the first one better than
Kiss
the second one.
toes.
What's
I'm
the
not
Greek
really-
goddess?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a quote.
I guess
I never
because-
liked Greek gods anyway, so maybe
All of them, all 1,000 of them. Not a single one you mess with. Not Zeus.
Well, I didn't like learning about them.
You,
Bro, you
don't
so
play Thor
crazy,
and Marvel
man.
Rivals either, though. So he don't like Thor.
He's so crazy. That was like the cool thing to learn about.
I thought the mythology class that I took in college was my favorite class.
Yeah, I didn't learn about them.
Mr. Downey made us learn about Greek mythology.
He made you read.
Yeah. It wasn't
He
English
just wanted
class.
Because I mean, that's legit how you got to read the books. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You weren't a fan of like Percy? I almost said Percy Harvin. My
Percy
goodness.
Jackson.
Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief.
I don't know any Greek gods.
They had the best books. I read all
I
these books.
intentionally like bombed that course. I didn't give a fuck about
You
that.
didn't hurt anybody but
Intentionally
yourself, by the way.
Yeah, intentionally
Mr.
bombed.
Downey didn't give a fuck if you got an
That
F
shows you
one.
teenage minds. I did the same thing. I got into it with my history teacher, and I was like, "Oh, okay, fuck you then. Watch, I ain't finna do shit in your class." And then
Summer school.
my senior year, I had to redo that class for the first half of my year, and I'm in there with fucking juniors looking like a jackass.
Super serious.
Because, no, hell no. No. A super senior is
22 years old.
I would be on this podcast. My mom would have killed me. We had super seniors. I used to
Yeah,
be
we
like, what do
did.
y'all do at home? My mom would kill me.
I couldn't imagine being
My
in high
mom
school an
almost
extra
killed me
year
for
or
failing
two.
that class.
Mom was really in high school an extra year or two.
Yeah, like,
Just-
where are y'all parents? No, but real shit. My mom would have fucked me up. Y'all mama would have let y'all go.
No.
My mama ain't play about that school.
My
stuff.
mama did not play. The lady told me I wasn't gonna be shit. And that's what made me say I ain't doing shit in your class. That still wasn't an excuse for my mama. My mama still didn't want to hear that. I don't give a fuck. Ain't failing no class.
I used to be damn near on my deathbed. My mama was still making me trying to go to school. It took a while for it. Like
everybody's
she was
shit.
really like, you know what? We'll just
Bro,
let you stay.
I missed the school bus. Didn't tell my mom. I walked my ass. I just start walking.
Oh yeah, my mom made me walk in the rain once.
Yeah,
I remember that.
too.
I walked in the drizzle. I
That's
don't
when
wanna
you got.
over-exaggerate.
That's when you, bro.
It was pouring
You're not
raining?
even telling
Yeah.
the full story for that, bro. Was that like freshman year?
No, this is like senior year.
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was senior year
This had to
either.
be freshman or sophomore year, and this is why I'm gonna tell you why. Because you came to school and your shirt was soaked, they gave you a senior shirt, and you was
Yes.
wearing
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit.
The senior year, didn't you have your car and stuff too?
Oh yeah, I did. But
I remember. So we remember the same
So
way. I
yeah,
remember
this
you
is like
having
junior or sophomore year.
a senior shirt, and it's
Yeah.
like he kind of passed for a senior. low-key.
Because Ms. Lewis was like, "You're drenched. Do you want a shirt?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I guess I gotta need one." What's crazy about that walk in the rain is that so many people was stopping to say, "Do you want to ride?"
Bro,
and I was
I
like,
was just about to ask you.
about to get kidnapped
Well, you
again.
said so many people.
"Yeah."
I had one lady.
It was a few moms that was going that way that stopped and asked me if I wanted to ride.
It was a lady in a minivan.
You said
It was crazy. That lady in the minivan asked me too.
Yeah, she was like that. But
same
it was
lady. She's just going back and forth
right
every day.
It was just drizzling though. I don't want to exaggerate my story.
My
Like
shit
I
was
ain't
pouring.
Yeah, so I don't want to overdo it. But she damn near creeped me out. I was almost like, like what the hell? I don't need no damn ride. Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like you got stranger danger type shit. I'm like, what the hell? But my mom. All in all, my mama didn't play about no school stuff.
Yeah. Anytime I got a call home about missing assignments, anything like that, she would get on my ass more so than like he talking in class or whatever. I just used to be like, I remember when I had to fake my signature because I had to do a missing homework assignment. Like I had to get it signed. Got that shit signed it myself and tried to turn that shit in. I got caught so damn fast.
Because you spelled the name wrong.
No, it's just because I signed it like a kid instead of like an actual grown up.
School used to be fun though, but I definitely used to sit around in the classroom or in the halls and be like, listen, I'm not no perfect angel, but some of y'all around here acting like y'all ain't got a parent at home. Like you ever been in a classroom and somebody go off on a teacher?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, blah, 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 blah. It's like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
What'd you just say to the teacher? Boy, my mama would have come up in here and fucking beat my ass in
I've
front
never
of
even
you.
considered calling a teacher out there.
Right, like what?
You definitely not to a face.
Yeah.
In the group chat.
Did we even have group chats back then?
Yeah,
We had
Kick.
Kick. We had Kick.
Kick. I think, did we have a Facebook? We had a Facebook
I'm
group
sure
chat.
we did. I'm sure we did. But
But Kick was like the main thing.
Kick was the main thing.
Who the hell just came into the...
Talk about it later.
You didn't pay that bill?
No, no. We did pay the bill. We did pay the bill. On time too. We got dropped the mic.
Going through my mail, all I see is bills. Cartwright.
Okay.
J. Cole, old J. Cole. No, he said, feeling like I'm Cartwright. All I see is bills. Some shit like that.
Friday Night Lights.
I think it was before
Or the
that.
warm up.
For Drop the Mic, I want to ask y'all, when does the expectations of where you kind of get drafted leave and people kind of just start looking at you as like the reality of a player? And we
When
have like,
does, you said?
yeah. And I mean, the person that kind of made me think about this immediately was Ron Holland, 5th pick. I don't know if he'll ever be an All-Star or anything like that, but obviously he's doing really good. Like he's fitting really well with Detroit. Jabari might not ever be an All-Star, but 3rd pick. These guys might end up being really good basketball players, but people will look at him and be like, he was a 3rd pick, though. We look at other 3rd picks.
Also, think a lot of times you get compared to people in your class. So like Aiden being the number 1 pick of his class and seeing the guys that was drafted after him that ended up being better than him. He's always like, they're always going to be like, damn, he was the number 1 pick of that draft class. Look at Luka. Like,
Yeah.
They also so good, I feel like it helped them.
Really?
There's also this world where like nobody talks about Aiden.
Yeah. I think it's more so the fact. I think the conversation is more so with Trae Young and Luka than it is with DeAndre Ayton.
Luka
honestly.
got so good, and Trae Young ended up being good, and even Jaren Jack. Like so many people, just like it's just like Aiden, just Aiden.
That class was nuts.
It's just like whatever.
I like what Darrick is saying though, because I think that you probably do that more than think about the number.
Yep.
Like, let's say a person is drafted 3, but the person drafted 4, 5, and 6 are all All-Stars. You don't think about him drafted 3. You think about him drafted before those other guys. But to answer your original question, though, I feel like a lot of it happens after that first contract is up. Like, even though Barry was a top 3 pick, I mean, maybe there is discourse about this. I don't think about him as a guy that was top 3 pick because even though he's still young, he's now in his second contract. He's not young in a sense that NBA contract wise. So he is just the person that he is, not the guy that was drafted after Chet and Paolo, right? That was that draft class, Paolo and Chet, and then Jabari. But I think that's the biggest one. It's like, yeah, because I think I've seen a lot of big board or draft boards on Twitter recently about like, oh yeah, imagine I think it was the Darko Milicic draft, 2003 draft. Braun won, Darko 2, and they were like, you had a 75% chance to get it right, and you got it wrong because you drafted Darko instead of Melo or this guy or that guy. So it's really about the people drafted after you more than anything.
I agree with KB with the timeline because you said what time. I think it is the first contract. That first contract tells you a lot. It doesn't completely shut the door. It doesn't completely allow it to be open, but you get a grasp of who a player is. And again, sometimes change of scenery helps a player reach to a new trajectory. Sometimes that light bulb goes off. Like Andrew Wiggins' trajectory isn't one that's like the typical one. But I think that's why it's important, especially as leading voices and big major voices, us and other platforms and places, to continue to kind of drive that narrative home, especially when we get to the draft process and everything. Is like development in progression isn't linear. Everybody won't have the same path. It's all different. And just to open that up, that's probably my biggest thing about young players' evaluation in the draft process is everything is tied to something else, and it just isn't always that simple. You can be 7'3" and shoot the three well. It does not mean you're going to be Porzingis. You could be tall. Don't mean you're going to have a bunch of injuries like somebody else that was tall. You could be an explosive guard. It don't mean you're going to have nagging injuries like Derrick Rose. It's just like we look at everything and try to tie it to something, but it just always isn't the same. You hear it so much. Man, he did this, that, and that. Whenever you do this, it means you're going to be all NBA. It's just, if it was that fucking simple, we wouldn't have such compelling draft cases for all 50 years. You know what I mean? Then you have the old heads who act like my dad is one, who act like guys being drafted too high, too early, or like overly glorified is only in today's. That happened in like yesteryears all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and now we just had the horn to say they was using AI. They had some AI shit with it to help them with the draft. So
yeah, that was crazy.
I see that commercial a lot, the NFL one though. That's like they're asking, it's a bunch of linebackers in front of them. Narrow it down to people that ran this in the 40. Narrow it down to the people that have good work ethic. I'm like, damn, AI knows that? I understand narrow down the numbers.
Work ethic though, but,
but work ethic? That's how we drafted?
Yeah, how can AI know
AI
what
got
I do when
feel
I'm at
for the
home?
game now?
I think Ron has a good conversation though, Mike, because 5th pick in his draft, but also the context of the draft is going to matter a lot too. This is not a great draft class. It's produced a lot of good players, but not a lot of great players, at least not of yet. And you look at this, you say like, how many of these guys could we say are future all-stars? Right, and if the number is pretty low, then it's like Ron Holland at 5 as a guy that is a high-level role player. Maybe it's more because again, this is year 2 for all these dudes. Then not a bad pick necessarily. You saw his impact yesterday. He
I
could be like that.
appreciated that draft because of that, because I think we spend so much time trying to figure out who's going to be the next LeBron of the NBA and who's going to be this generational talent. That's the new catchphrase: generational. That we do have to remember there is other parts of the game that is needed and that you have to have in order to compete and win championships, and team building is essential. And yeah, like that's a thing with the draft. Everybody wants a face of the franchise, but if you're not going to be able to get a face of the franchise, what is the next best thing that you can get? A good quality NBA player. And I was just seeing a lot of those conversations. Man, Reed Shepherd ain't never going to be but he's a damn good player that you're getting there at 3.
Just got to get PT.
And sometimes you could draft a generational player that's not number 1. Like you may draft Jokic. You just don't know. Like Jokic is a generational talent.
Not at number 1.
Yeah, he's just not at number 1. Shea is the generational talent. He just isn't number 1.
I've seen a lot of conversation that's like not similar in the vein, but what you just said reminded me of some Twitter conversations recently where it might have been Bill Simmons that started the conversation. My apologies because I don't remember who it was, about saying that drafting in the top of the draft and drafting just an all-star is pretty detrimental. And his prime example, and maybe it's a little premature for this, is a guy like Paolo, who they gave $200 million to, but you can't confidently say that this guy is good enough to lead you to a championship, even though he's going to be taking 35% of your cap eventually.
Yeah.
So he's basically saying, and then it caused the discourse that if you're not drafting one of the top dudes, that drafting just a multiple-time All-Star guy kind of does suck, because he also brought in like Bradley Beal, who was worth $200 million as a great player, but not great enough to be your best guy on a championship team.
So what do you do at that point?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's because that's the conversation I have with my dad. It's like,
do you just not take
you have
Paolo?
to draft somebody.
Yeah.
My dad would have a conversation. I mean, I just wouldn't draft nobody. I'm like, you can't.
I think actually going back, I think his argument is not that you shouldn't draft these guys, but you shouldn't just look at production at the young age and assume that guy will be a guy like. Paolo got $200 million. And in real time, none of us came on the podcast and said that's a bad contract. We always like, oh yeah, he just came off the playoff run where he was the best player on the court for a lot of these games. And he was just saying like, pump your brakes on giving these max contracts to these rookie contracts or these rookie type players or year 3 players, because you still don't know if they can live up to you. You were basically paying for potential more than production.
I mean, we see Houston doing that.
Houston did the opposite.
Well, no, like they're not giving guys max contracts.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Houston isn't going to just hand you a max contract just because you are due for an extension.
Houston also didn't have any of their players do anything Paolo did.
Yeah, it's coming
Yeah,
down
that
to
is
like
also
if the
true.
league can adapt to it. As long as these like the young players, especially young stars, show something, they're gonna get a bag. And even if you don't feel like you really want to give them that money, the Magic for some reason didn't feel like they wanted to give Paolo that money. Some team is probably gonna throw him that money anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like you are kind of put into a corner where we do just got to pay the talent. Especially if we are a rebuilding team, we have the money for it.
It's hard to be in the seat because in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm just going to let everybody hit restricted free agency. But that puts a fence in your relationship
Yeah,
with
it
Paolo as if you're the general manager, even if it's the right business plan to do. Because I mean, you also got to think about situations, who had money at that time to even potentially do that. That's how we get to the Josh Giddey thing, where like Josh Giddey's contract is good,
Yeah.
but if he was a free agent this year, then somebody probably is offering him a little bit more just because 7 teams have good amount of cap space. Or in his year, nobody did. So it's like, we just gonna wait. We're gonna wait to see what somebody do. And nobody did
I mean, the
anything.
Bulls, they seem to always let their guys hit restricted free agency, though.
Except for Patrick Williams, which
Oh.
I think they learned a lesson on that shit.
That shit was just stupid. I genuinely don't understand because like they did it with Jimmy.
That was previous regime, but I agree.
Yeah, and then they did it with Josh Giddey as well. So
They did it with Zach LaVine.
Zach
Joakim
LaVine,
Noah,
yeah.
Joakim Noah said that Jimmy Butler wasn't going though.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler was they offered him a real contract, and he was like, that's not what I
Yeah.
want. If he bet on himself and then got the bigger contract at the end. But yeah, I mean, restricted free agency, you don't see many young players hit restricted free agency anymore.
The game is also designed to make you pay for potential. I mean, we have a one and done phenomenon. The way that the contracts are structured, if you do this and you do that and you make this, you get this amount of increase. And we have some really good talent that is able to do that at a young age. And you kind of back against the wall. What other option do you have? Who's to say that these franchises don't agree with that dude? But again, when you're in that decision-making chair, you got to do what you got to do, because the risk is rupturing a relationship or losing a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Because I think we would be fools to think that every contract that's handed out, the teams want to do that.
100%.
Yeah, and I kind of goes back to what we were talking about,
Paul George.
on the tanking episode, or
Just
if
give
the
me
draft
why
is a
that.
free agency, and people are just paying for these players. Imagine you paid $40 million for a dude that's just frankly just not worth the money, and it's really because you're paying for that potential.
Yeah, it's a lot of fail safes to help general managers not be stupid. Like even the Stepien rule.
The
That was.
stipend. I always say
I thought
stipend.
stipend.
Is it
I
Stepien?
always say Stepien because I think that's how his last name is. I could be wrong. A Stepien rule was put in to prevent GMs from saying, here's 10 first-round picks for this guy, and just setting their whole franchise back a decade.
That's the beautiful thing about baseball, too.
Or bird rights. Bird rights another one that was in to help teams retain their players.
Because imagine if the NBA was like baseball, where like you can sign an 8-year deal. Mm-hmm. You know how many thirst buckets in the NBA would try to sign a dude for an 8-year just to get him?
Yeah.
Like even the Paul George thing, where it's like the Sixers paid that because they really really wanted him and there was a vision, but they haven't really got the return on their investment. And I think sometimes you get that storyline in baseball where you sign a guy for 10 years at a mega price, and you only get like 2 or 3 years of that contract really. And then the last 7 years, the guy is a shell of himself, can't really hit or produce. And it's like, damn, you gave him a $300 million contract for 7 years.
And it's getting to the point where every team, every dollar legit matters now. Where teams that are on the second apron, if that $1 amount doesn't match up exactly, you can't make that trade.
Yeah.
Or if I'm a team that's trying to compete, but we just don't have the assets, we don't have the money, there's nothing we can really do. So any time teams can save money, teams can not overpay, that should be the goal for them, because anytime you don't have that money, you're really pigeonholing yourself at this point.
That's why the James Harden trade is so phenomenal that was able to happen the way it did.
1
Dollar for dollar.
How do you get better as a second apron team without it being the 12th man on the roster, the 10th man? It's like, we're going to trade for James Harden right now. How? It ended up working out so perfectly. So shout out to them.
Shout out to the Cavs.
Shout out to the Cavs, man. Good, big game tonight.
Yeah, I love seeing like stipulation type games.
Bro, I need
Big
another
playoff
game like
teams.
last night. Last night game was so fun.
Talk to me about it.
Pistons, Spurs. This game legit had everything you want. Talk about the defensive aspect. People always talk about there's no physicality in the NBA. I thought you really seen it in that.
Saw Wemby getting pushed on the ground and shit.
Wemby was amazing on just defense. I think recently he moved into like 6 all-time for Spurs and blocks and something like that. Just he's been a monster defensively. That kind of brought up the question I had earlier with the 65-game rule and everything. It'd be crazy if he didn't get DPOY because he had 63 games played or
agree.
64 games played.
Even last year felt crazy for him not to get it, and he missed, 32 games or something crazy? I think he should have still got it, and
Both sides, the stars really kind of struggled. Like Cade struggled, Vic struggled, and really it was just coming down to the defense. Vic kept getting pushed off his spot. I felt like for Stephon Castle to guard Cade the way he did, and then as soon as Cade gets to the paint, he has to meet Wemby. They really just had it on lock. I thought this game showed that the other players are super important as much as the stars. Devin Vassell started this game on fire, and he kind of continued that way through the whole time. I thought Stephon Castle's defense was amazing, and in times he was able to capitalize. Like, there was so many good things. It really did feel like even a game one to a playoff feeling where every team was getting like felt out.
I want somebody to track it if it's possible. The arc on a player's floater in a normal game versus when they're playing against Wemby.
They
Because some of them shots is like, oh my God, and then it comes down. It's like,
You
there were
probably
so many
definitely got to
times.
mentally adjust it.
You have to. And I think after the game, JB Bickerstaff was like, you got to go through Wembanyama, not around Wembanyama. You go around Wembanyama, that's how he gets the blocks. But if you try to go through his chest, you saw a few times in this game where
Jalen did it, Asar
Durham
did it,
put him on
Ron
post.
Holland did it.
You just gotta go through his chest.
That's
try to go
going
through
through him for sure.
Yeah, that dunk by Durham was
nasty.
nasty.
Paul Reed had a big dunk in this one too.
Paul Reed had an in and out reverse layup.
That reverse layup was sexy, bro.
Paul Reed will surprise you
He's
sometimes.
good, though. He's like straight up good.
That reverse layup was sexy. Karis LeVert had some plays, little step back jumpers. Cade and Stephon Castle getting tangled up.
And K got no tech on that, which is so funny.
that was so crazy. He genuinely just pushed his ass on the ground.
I think that was another thing too.
Jalen Durham had to catch it, so I did just get some.
I can't go back.
K had like 4 fouls.
I can't go back.
Can't go back.
K had like 4 fouls like majority of this game, and he was able to still play. Just not able to play as much defense as he wanted to because he had to stay in the game, but I think it was impressive he was able to just, stay on the floor for his team.
This Spurs team is legit, man.
That's so good, bro.
I love this team.
No good Wemby game and no good De'Aaron Fox game.
Because to start the game, it looked like it was going to be a Pistons game.
Yeah, it did.
And then all the Spurs weathered the storm. They weathered through that physicality, and then they just started just making shots, and the Pistons offense just kind of went cold.
Yeah.
If the Spurs do something crazy, just know I'm gonna be victory lap. I got all my clips.
I'm
early
trying
in the season.
Would you rather go against the Spurs defense or OKC at this point?
OKC.
Okay.
Ain't gonna lie.
They don't have
OKC full strength?
Yeah.
I'm still picking them as the better defensive team.
I don't
wanna
know,
see
bro.
Wemby.
I feel you. I feel you.
You legit cannot survive in the paint if Wemby is just sitting there.
I'd rather battle with OKC. Than
Me too. And that's no knock on OKC, y'all.
OKC
that just
got-
speaks to how good Wemby
You're getting
is.
picked up 94 feet.
They got like 7 great defensive
I'd
wings.
rather deal with that than to have to
Really?
beat.
At least I know I can
defender.
get some layups sometimes.
Chad is leading the league in opposing field goal percentage at the
But
rim.
he ain't Wemby,
I
though.
still rather-
That's
He's
not
blocking shots
Wemby.
like
I
Wemby,
still rather
but
see
he protecting.
him. I still rather see him.
Yeah. I don't know. The Pacers did a very good job against him.
That's a crazy conversation.
What OKC just played against a team. Fuck, what teams? Oh, the Cavs. They played against the Cavs. And in that game, Kenny Atkinson, it might have been Jalen Tyson. Everybody was just talking about how like you don't get a rest if you're a guard. You know, if you James Harden,
Yeah.
like, yeah, here go the second unit. The second unit still got 4 great guys that's gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
One thing the Spurs got to do, and they're getting better at this, I feel like as the time goes on, their physicality level is not even close to OKC. OKC is so fucking physical that they foul every play, but as a ref, you can't do anything about it. Kenny Atkinson said, like, he said something like, I don't mean this in a negative way, but they put so much pressure on the referees because they can't blow whistle every possession, even
Chris
if
Finch
it's a
talked
foul.
about this early in the year.
Yeah.
And then that's when the thing starts to change. But even if they're fouling their possession, you can't call it. So that puts the pressure in the refs' hands. I think OKC got that, especially if they're healthy. Chet is not going to block shots like Wemby. He's not the best defender in the world like Wemby. But he don't let you score either.
Once Cade would get a switch and Stephon Castle wasn't anybody but Stephon Castle, it just felt like a way better matchup for Cade. So to that level for OKC, you switch off Caruso, you got Case and Wallace there, you got Dort there, you got Jada. It's just too many to defend.
I'm just factoring in the mental capacity that Victor Wembanyama holds.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You always lurking, always search. I remember Ron Holland got a steal. He scored a couple times off his steals and got and ones. And then he got another one. He dribbled that motherfucker to the 3-point line.
But it really be like, and I
he
think,
felt that presence near.
I think this was like early in the season too. KB was talking about Wemby. It's like, do teams ever just think like, man, let me stop just trying to test him or whatever? There's times where it looks like it's wide open and he just comes out of nowhere and it's gone. It's
No,
gone.
I think you have to continue to test him.
have
Like
to.
that's
Yeah,
the only
you got
way.
to.
You
That's
can't-
going through him.
Yeah.
That's what he means going through
You
him.
can't run away from certain issues. Vic is gonna be an issue for the
He
next
gonna-
however many years he's in the league. You can't just run away from him.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to just challenge
Or
him.
they just going to win every championship.
Zion showed that too. Zion
Yeah,
said,
Zion's
to
probably
that
your
chest.
prime example. Like Zion didn't give a fuck.
That boy's 6'5".
How fast you
6'6".
think Vic gets up there all-time blocks for
You say he's already
So
six
he's basically around 600 already. Tim Duncan is the leader at 3,000.
right.
In I'm gonna say
he's
2.5
at 6.
years because he's missed some time. He's already a quarter. Like no,
You
he's
know how
like
crazy having
a chunk of the way
600
there,
by the time he's 30, he might have that shit.
bro.
Yeah, dude, he's got
It's happening-
550. He's averaged basically 3 blocks a game his entire career.
Shit, before 30,
Almost
he's getting
4.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might
Really
have
just
it
come
like
down to
game
27
three
years.
for
Yeah.
Who's Hakeem is the leader, right?
For all-time?
All-time blocks.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Hakeem.
Pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Hakeem had a year where he averaged 4.6 a game.
Damn.
Holy fuck. And he didn't even win DPOY that year. He didn't even win it.
Who won it?
Let's see, because that average of almost 5 blocks a game and not getting the award is,
Michael Jordan?
well, guys, it was Dennis Rodman.
Dennis
I
Rodman.
can't be mad at
He
that.
tried-
Vic having that
Yeah.
problem
Right.
now too, where
Dennis
it's just
Rodman.
like he's such a good shot blocker. People don't even take their normal shots, so he don't even have the same opportunities no more because it's just like they'd rather kick it out.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
They'd rather kick it out.
I can't get 3 because they ain't even give me the chance.
This also was the most 3-pointers the Spurs gave up all season. Like total makes 18 for the Spurs. So like there's
For the
not
Pistons.
18 hit from the Spurs.
Okay.
So I'm always trying to look silver lining. Silver lining is you had a poor shooting night. The other team shot almost 50%. And Kay Cunningham had his worst game almost ever.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
If they defend,
see y'all in the finals, man.
if that's how they're defending in the playoffs, and again, not every team has Wemby.
That would be a
It's gonna be tough
curveball
for the
finals that
Pistons.
I would enjoy and might
would
want to
love
drive
that.
to Michigan to go see.
I would
I
drive
would.
to Michigan. Hell yeah.
I would.
I did it before. I'll
Yeah.
do it again. Or I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a quick flight either, though. That flight would be 40 minutes, maybe.
Sign me up for that shit too. By the time I pull out my iPad, we're getting ready to land.
Only thing is, them planes be so small on these short trips. I hate a small plane.
That Cleveland plane, man.
Man, that
Yeah, that
shit
Cleveland plane
felt
was
like it
little
didn't even
as
have
hell.
engines on it. It was so we was in
And
a
it was
big
so
bus.
wobbly a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Even when we flew to Toronto, it was the same thing.
Yes, yeah, it was. A flight is an hour. And you know, the flight time's always off by like 20 minutes. This might be a 40-minute flight for real.
Yeah.
Man.
Shout out to them for always giving you a little cushion on your flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because don't tell me my flight is 30 minutes and then I get on there and it's a little longer, because I'm going to be pissed.
I didn't have flights going to New York where, for whatever reason, we had to keep circling the airport for like an hour.
Oh.
And this normal 1.5 hour flight was 2.5 hours. I'm just like, bro, I just want to get down safe, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we flew to Miami, my flight got increased by 30 minutes because we had to avoid a storm.
See,
Oh, well, that's worth it.
reroute.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
Or you could just go through the eye of the storm and take your chances.
See, I mean, that flight from L.A., he said, we gonna be getting in about 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
I think everybody hit a silent
He
little
ain't
clap.
lie either. We got there
Well,
early.
we got that bad. That was a point where I felt that plane giddy up. I said, oh, shit. He getting to it.
You know that I told y'all to be speed runner. It's like a whole subreddit of pilots, speed runner. Like who can have the fastest time between Chicago and New York.
Motherfucker, get me home. Get me home safe.
No,
He said, if
shout
I
out to
could
him.
fuck her in front of all of these passengers, they probably think I'm a
terrorist.
Eat my asparagus, and I'm asking
Hey.
the thoughts of a young man, money.
I got something I want to bring before Darrick, you get into your thing, because it's been we're not gonna do the tanker conversation. Everybody done it. We actually did it last episode.
Well, we had a really good.
It was fun. It was fun as hell, but also everybody else been talking about it. I want to ask y'all the question on a scale of 1 through 10. I'm gonna give y'all a team that is rebuilding. How much do you trust their front office to successfully rebuild that team?
Okay.
Because we've had teams that are perennially rebuilding. Always, we have teams that we know that we just don't trust their front office. So I just kind of want to gauge where y'all head is really at. And I'm gonna go in order from east, west, bad team, bad team.
Make us all go in a different order.
Okay.
One team dare go first. One team might go first.
On a scale of 1 through 10, how much do y'all trust? Mike, I'll start you with the layup. The Indiana Pacers.
Oh, I'm trusting them to have an easy rebuild. I mean, this was their rebuild year. As soon as they get Tyrese back, they'll be fine. Zubac, I'm not worried about implementing him. All the man got to do is run hard. He's still playing with one of the best passes in the league, pick and roll guys in the league. I'm not worried about this
Get
team.
well,
bounce
Hallie,
back
my
at
boy.
all.
They say he got shingles?
Yeah, get well.
What the
man.
hell is shingles?
It's a
don't know.
rash.
Ooh.
A rash big and bad enough that they got to report about it?
Yeah.
I heard it can be painful.
You want to hear a sad story?
Yeah. It's like itchy and burning.
Y'all
Yes.
want to hear a sad story?
Maybe.
I went to export, right?
I
to go
don't,
hoop.
but fuck it. You already telling.
I went to go to export to go hoop. I was so excited.
Recently?
Yes, this is like 2 days ago. I was like, I'm finna go hoop with my Hallies.
He really lives another life. You don't be telling us shit.
Don't tell us nothing.
Well, I mean, I don't go to the gym at all. So me going to the gym is just like,
It was spontaneous.
yeah. I went to go hoop. I was like, let me go with my Hallies.
Nasty.
I went to go put them on.
Yeah,
me.
don't show me that shit.
It was a size 11.
What
I
you
wear a
need, a
size 12.
Damn.
So it's like, I can't. I could probably squeeze I don't want to hoop in
No, you
shoes that are
can't
too
hoop in
small. I
shoes.
want to mess my
Nah,
feet
yeah,
up. You know what I'm saying? So I
fuck
was
your feet up.
disappointed.
I've done that
I was
before, so
disappointed.
yeah, don't do it.
Oh yeah, you did it with some shoes, and I remember your big toe was
Was
bleeding.
bleeding.
It
Yeah,
was
I
like-
had a blood
Is
clot.
that Curry's?
No, they were like the Currys, but they were the KD ones that had those that heel thing.
Oh yeah.
After the okay. So what did you wear?
'Cause we was at what Lifetime.
I had
I
the
think so,
Donovan
yeah.
Mitchells, the one that came with the gummy bear, the Haribos.
Decent track. How was your hoop session then?
It was on. We played like a 32, so it wasn't a crazy hoop
You
session.
thought you was gonna be passing.
Yeah,
So then you got Donovan's. You got to turn into a score.
yeah.
But you didn't win that 32.
Nah, I got in there a little late. You know what I'm saying? But I put my points up. Probably had like 10, 12 points.
Oh,
I mean, I came in. They already had like 20.
So
some
you didn't
points.
play 132. You didn't play more.
They left after that, so I was just shooting around, doing stuff like
Shot
that.
felt buttery?
It felt weird. Like, nah, it didn't feel buttery. I guess short answer. Down.
I've been looking for a gym membership, not the hoop.
I'm about to get a new gym membership.
Yeah, I was.
gym.
You know, I literally was at my PC yesterday, and I was like, maybe I
We
should
should all
renew-
get the same gym membership.
Maybe I should renew my
Let's
gym
do it.
membership.
Because
I'm done with
I
export,
walked
bro.
yesterday to get my shit in. It was so cold that
Yeah.
I should have just went on a treadmill at the gym.
I've been lifting at home, but it's only so much you could do at a home. I don't have a home gym. I have some dumbbells. I have a kettlebell, but that's only so much you could do.
Yeah.
So I've been looking for spots. I want to try to get a place that got 24 hours, just because some nights we put the kid to bed, and then that's when I want to work out.
I was thinking about getting my membership back from the gym that is by me. I think you actually had a membership over there too.
By you?
Yes, there's
By
like
Wendy's?
it's not an
not a
actual
gym.
gym, but it's
I know exactly. Yeah, I did have a membership there. I used to hoop there.
Oh, by your old
yeah,
house.
just right there.
By
Yeah.
your parents' old house. Where you used to. Yeah, that place is
Across
nice as
from
hell.
Su-
They
across
actually
from Subway?
renovated it again.
Across from Subway?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was exporting the floors. This always been a problem with export, but the floors just be so damn slippery.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit somebody with a net. Come on, I'm talking about
Hey, Well, you
I
wasn't
slipped.
finna do that, but-
No, I slipped because my shoes slipping. I'm like, come on now, y'all gotta. This
After
is a
this,
health.
we should-
safety hazard.
We should real life lock in and get the same gym membership, so we,
We
can keep each
should.
other
We
accountable.
can.
We should.
I got a little at-home gym, but I want to do a little bit more.
Yeah, at-home gym is good, but I just feel like there's a ceiling to it.
Yeah, we can always go to LA.
Also, the
LA Fitness.
environment of a gym changes my
It changes
mindset.
everything, and they give me more to do. Because I got the dumbbells like you. I got a dumbbell. You can turn it into bench press, and I got the seat and shit. But, yeah, I want to get that machine. Bro, me and Darrick had an incredible workout when
was
we
y'all
went out of
at?
town.
Oh,
yeah,
in
what was y'all
Connecticut.
at?
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
He streamed it and shit. We got it in.
Dude,
I felt good. Well,
Oh, they getting it in.
after
over
that,
there.
my gallstone fell, but I felt at the time I felt real good. We got the Peloton.
Yeah,
a
that
good
Peloton
pump
bike
go a
is
long
great.
way, bro. I don't know how I spent my whole 20s without lifting no weights.
See, also, how do I say this while keeping it PG? That workout,
I feel you.
I used to think lifting weights was kind of lame.
I've,
You
now,
just
I've,
needed to be a cool guy.
I've never did that before.
Because,
I've
I
never
mean,
thought that
I think
before.
that was just more so like I think ego. Because I didn't lift weights at all, but I'd go to the basketball court.
lame.
Huh?
So because you ain't do it, it was lame.
No, it's just because like
What's the ego part you're speaking on?
I would mess people at the gym up all the time who would just lift weights. It's like you're lifting weights, you're getting strong, but you're not working on your actual
the
game.
ego part is them.
No, it was more
You
so
think those
me
people
because
were there to hoop or just to get their cardio in?
I think both. I mean, some people do both, but I wish I would have lifted weights a hell of a lot early in my
So
years.
your ego made it was lame because you wasn't doing it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it is lame. I'm saying that's just how I perceived it to be.
Yeah. I like doing it. I like working out. It's just about doing it.
I
Yeah.
like the results more than doing it.
See, that's the part
like
where
the
it's
feeling.
tough for me.
I like the feeling
The
of being
results
sore.
take so fucking
It
long.
takes so long, but you remember where I was at? It didn't take much long to see any progress because I was so fucking little. I was like
I feel that.
125. How was
feel
that?
that.
I was a grown ass man, 125.
Bro, I feel.
That's
Remember we was at the
crazy.
gym and we put you on my man's Chad?
I don't remember who Chad is.
Chad is in there just
The lefty,
built like
right?
an action figure.
Yeah, the lefty.
Strong as hell.
Spin move. Only go
He-
left.
I don't know him, but let me guess. Energy, just straight up energy.
Straight
guy?
up energy, straight up swole. And it's like, why we put KB on him? He got like 100 pounds of muscle on him.
Yeah. But now I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? I got the vein in the bicep now.
Okay, so you can, okay.
I'm telling you, I'm walking this bitch with a tank top one day.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do it for an enjoy shoot, not a podcast.
When is the 25 push-up challenge for us?
Whenever. I can knock out 50 right
25?
Yeah.
now. 25 is
I thought that
nothing.
was the challenge.
It is a
That
challenge.
was.
I mean,
No, I
I
think it
put
was-
Matt in the group chat.
Okay.
That's easy pickings for me at this point in life.
Who in the group chat did we say with fellas?
I think we said Michael fellas.
I could get there now.
Derek, can you hit us with 25? We're not
I
going
don't
to ask
know.
you to do it
No,
right
I
now.
don't know. I
You don't
genuinely don't know.
When did
I know I
last-
could do 10 easily, but I never. I
would
don't-
hope so.
Yeah, I'm sure
would
you
hope
can do
so.
10.
But I don't know if I could do 25.
When last time you did a push-up?
It's been. I mean, Pilates.
You're not doing
when
25.
I be doing Pilates.
You ain't doing 25.
They
If
sometimes be
your
having me
last
do
time you did
push-ups.
push-ups, you can't remember, it's gonna be tough. Because by the time you get to 14,
No, it's been a few weeks.
It's gonna be
It's been like 2 weeks.
Ooh. But how many were you doing in Pilates?
25 is not really easy.
It's not.
You usually just keep going for like 40 seconds until they switch to movement.
Say it again.
I said 25 push-ups not easy, especially
The
when
last
going
one
in
that you
cold.
get out is gonna be like, ugh.
Yeah.
But if you do it on a day-by-day basis, you'll be surprised how many you can start to do in a row.
What the hell are we talking about?
Push-ups.
Pacers?
Yeah.
That's the
I don't even
difference.
know why I gave you them. They're not rebuilding. They just having a gap year.
Yeah,
Their
that's
team
your
is
fault.
back to. I was giving him the layup.
If we got a gym membership, who would come the least? Who would like? What do they call
D-Mills,
it? Ditch
D-Mills.
us? Stand us up?
D Mills gonna talk about, man, it's donut birthday.
All of a
I gotta
sudden,
get the
he a
cake.
YouTuber for real. I gotta go film this video. All right, it's food review.
I think I would be down.
I
think
just
so?
did Pilates. I don't know, Mike.
I wanted to say, King Morgan said you got him into Pilates. You inspired him to do
Oh,
so.
Is King Morgan Deshaun?
Yes.
Oh, I just commented on his video. That's also probably why I got, because he was lifting.
Yeah,
he
both-
was lifting heavy.
He's swole. Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
swole.
Yeah, both names of Morgan is Morgan.
Yeah, but
Deshaun Morgan.
King Morgan, Deshaun Morgan. Yeah, both are Morgan. Same
his
guy.
TikTok name just said Deshaun. I didn't know if that was King Morgan.
Oh, it don't
I
say Morgan on
No.
there? Okay.
Shout out
It
to
just
our boy
said
King
it said Deshaun Morgan, and I was like, I don't know if that's King Morgan. I only know him as King Morgan.
But it's still both
You only
Morgan.
know him as King.
I guess. I was looking for the king part.
Bro, I was on my phone yesterday and this picture popped up
Oh, that's cool.
from our live show, and it's us four and it's King Morgan just
the
like in the
background.
cut.
My boy. It was him, Hurlins. We just needed Kamari to pull up. Kamari pulled up in Vegas.
He sure did. Young guy.
Yeah. He ain't young no more. That boy don't live at home.
What?
He don't live at home.
He on campus. Okay. I thought
See.
you said, I thought he had his apartment.
See
or
how
something.
context, see how context do everything? Context is everything.
'Cause you know his
man.
parents are rich, so they could have got him an apartment.
No, they did.
He said he wanted to feel the college life, the college experience.
He, ain't got
He
no
don't live in a
roommate.
dorm. He lives in an apartment with a loft. Got a spiral staircase.
That boy a bachelor. All right, Darrick. How much do you trust the Brooklyn Nets to do their rebuild? Reminded they have their own first-round pick this year. They don't have their own first-round pick next year. It's a swap. But they have all the cap space in the world potentially. And, yeah, I'll just leave you with that.
I'll give it an 8. I kind of trust them. I mean, they kind of did their best with what they had last year. I know they brought in 5 rookies, but I think they did a decent job with the picks. And this year should be a higher pick, so I kind of trust them a little bit.
Yeah, it took some of them guys a while, but like Jaeger Demick can give you some good games.
Yeah, I mean, I
Nolan
also-
Triore has really been impressive the last last week or
Yes,
so.
And I
yes,
trust
yes.
Jordy Fernandez will get the best out of whatever pick they get this year.
That's a good.
When
part.
I see Nolan doing his thing, I think about that one Nets fan that was tweeting me every day about the 5. You said our 5. You said I have my opinion on the way y'all handled the draft, but for you, I'd be so happy to see any of those guys do
I
their
wonder-
thing because he believes in that fucking 5.
Depending on where they land in the draft, if they end up having to get like another guard.
There's a lot of guards in the top 10, right?
That's
Yeah.
likely that they can
There's a
happen.
lot of
If
guards.
they
There's a lot
fall
of good
at-
guards.
If they go to 6.
Well, I just did a Tankathon. They got the first pick. So
Okay. So cool.
I mean,
Because I think Boozer would be nice with them. I mean, all of them would be nice
Right.
with them.
I did
but-
a Tankathon again. They got the first pick in the second one. They got the first pick 3 back-to-back Tankathons. So
Let's go.
It might be set for y'all.
And you know the
Nets.
funny thing about this conversation, my Brooklyn Nets rebuild resumes this week.
Boom, boom, boom.
Y'all been asking.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's resuming.
What about y'all? Do y'all have that same level of confidence for the Brooklyn Nets front office?
What did he say?
He said
an
8 out of 10.
Probably a little bit lower. I think you still have to. They're still in a mode where they have to hit on their draft picks. I think they'll be able to bring in a free agent or just spend the money to kind of like bring somebody in to help in. But I think hitting on these, you still have to hit on these draft picks is very important for them.
I just think they got one of the main pieces, and that's the head coach. I think they have a good head coach who seems like he can maximize the talent that he's given.
I had to fire him in my rebuild.
Damn.
Who'd you pick up?
Me.
That makes sense.
Coach GM on my Doc Rivers
Oh,
Stan
boy.
Van Gundy
Yeah, you about to
shit.
give John Lue a bag.
We fired him. We are on a win streak right now. 5 or 6
Wasn't
games
Tom
streak.
Thibodeau the same thing for y'all?
Yep. He had some control, surely did. I would say like a 6 or a 7, just because they don't have the next pick. It puts us so much pressure on them to kind of like have this off season and get right to it. They don't have, the theoretical or usual pathway, but they do have an abundance of picks. So if they were to sign some guys, see some growth, or get the number 1 pick, that next year, this could be a team that
I
can
think
make
they
a
could
big
do
move.
something similar
boy.
to what the Wizards and then the Jazz just did.
Be
It's like-
buyers.
Yeah. Once we kind of see what we like what we got, we'll just buy, and then that's how we kind of change the tides.
They gonna have about 3-4 first round picks that they're able to use if somebody became available.
Yeah. They do have picks. It's just some of them are not their own, but they will be in next year's draft. All right. Pierre, Washington Wizards.
10.
Right. They already made most of the moves.
Yeah.
They just have not missed since. What is it? Will Dawkins?
Yeah. Will
Yeah,
Dawkins.
Will Dawkins. Since he got there, I've loved everything that they've done. I think this team is not far away from being in the playoffs. I really think it's about what's going to happen with Trae Young and Anthony Davis. It says Trae Young is going to gear up to play a couple of games in the year.
Oh, good for him.
They've been saying. So that's going to be interesting. But they've executed really well. They've drafted good. I like the size, the versatility, the skill sets that they have, and I think they can build on that. Man, the biggest fear in the NBA, I don't want to say the biggest fear, but one of the biggest fears should be if this team got like a number 1 pick. What already they've put together, you throw in a number 1 pick, this scene could be scary, man. When this stuff comes together for them, they're going to be a vicious team, man. Even in these tanking games, you're allowing Will Riley to become the scorer that he is and grow confidence. Keyshawn George is taking steps. Trey Johnson, Sarr, Bilal has 17 and 17. Now you talk about adding a DeBonsa, a Boozer, a Peterson to this with Anthony Davis and Trae Young. Oh, man, stop it.
Number one Tankathon, they got the second pick in the draft.
Hey, there you go, AJ.
OKC got the third pick. Fuck.
Via who? The
shit.
Jazz?
That Clippers pick
The
jumped all the
Clippers,
way
the
up.
Clippers.
Damn, that would be crazy.
Oh, I would hate that.
They get Cam Boozer.
All right, Mike, back on you.
Damn. See you later, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yes, that makes it so easy, right? Yeah. Chicago Bulls. How much do you trust the Bulls to do their rebuild successfully?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it like a 3. The reason why I'm just not really that confident in, just because they don't have the best track record for developing their players. I think I like the part that they're just starting the rebuild now, where they're kind of they said we don't care about roster construction. You're gonna add what we do. I don't know how many of their players that they even feel like are sticking. Are they gonna be there in the next 3-4 years? So they are really starting off fresh. I'm not confident that they're gonna just be a team that flips around immediately.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I don't have any confidence. The front office hasn't really done anything for me to have confidence. So I would probably give it like a 2 or 1.
Damn.
Yeah, I was thinking 1.
Damn. Y'all ones?
I just don't. There's nothing there. There's nothing concrete there for me to say I trust them.
It's not even just about the front. I don't know. This has always been a thing. Not always, but for a long time, it's been a thing about developing talent in Chicago on top of just like drafting. Just haven't been able to really develop a lot of guys. And the one thing that you did have, I forgot his name, Peter so-and-so, who's now with the Knicks, the shooting coach. He was with Chicago, and we saw a lot of Bulls players jump up
Lonzo
shooting.
came from the Pelicans shooting coach. But
And-
yeah, I see what you mean.
Now he's gone. We don't have a shooting coach at all on the team right now.
Which
I
I
don't
feel like
even
it should
see.
be a crime in 2026 for
It
an
should
NBA team
be-
to
you
not
have
have
a
a
general
Is
manager and
that
shooting
many?
coach.
Y'all think is that many good ones out there, and the Bulls ain't doing?
Yeah, it's a good point. But don't lose the one that we know is good. You know what I mean? Don't lose them to the Knicks, who now everybody's
But
shooting.
why would he want to stay in Chicago? Y'all ain't on shit.
We got so
the
many
Knicks in the
people to
playoffs.
develop.
The Knicks
You
in the
don't-
playoffs.
You don't need to help Jalen Brunson shoot.
Shit. If he could be able to get some of that credit, he taking that over getting Patrick Williams to
You
be.
just pay the bag for whoever. But no, I don't
You
have
could
trust.
also. It may sound great. You could also just hire one of the former elite shooters. See what happens.
But
then.
sometimes players won't be good teachers.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like
mean?
you don't think Steve Nash would be a great shooting
Well, he's
coach?
doing media.
I know he's doing media now, but he at one point was on the Warriors
He was
coaching
on the
staff.
Warrior coaching
As a
staff.
consultant, he wasn't a shooting coach.
I don't know. I mean, probably in the grand scheme, he probably would be better than having nobody.
Yeah.
But I don't expect him.
He would
to.
also have to want that.
Some people just it's hard to explain what they're doing when it's just like it's just natural for them. Some people are just really good at shooting or like natural.
Which is probably why, like, cause I think with that mindset, it's like every shooting coach, every job would be one of those guys.
And every former player should be able to be a good coach. And
Right.
We know that's not true.
Yeah, that's
a lot
not
of
true.
them stink. So, no, those guys don't make great decisions a lot of times, and the good decisions that they make, they falter by waiting too long to make the next decision. I would assume a great draft pick, waited too long to get rid of him, so on and so forth. The only thing that can save us is jumping up in the lottery, realistically.
get that number 1 pick.
That just give y'all false hope.
Right now, they are projected to be 9th.
Every time I do a tankathon for y'all have the 10th pick. 10th pick.
That's who we are, because it's either you fall or you jump to top 4. And in this mock draft on Tankathon, they got us getting Keaton Wagler.
Y'all would love him.
Would we?
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Keaton.
Keaton Wagler.
Shout out to Keaton Wagler. All right, next team. Let's move over to the Western Conference. Darrick, the Sacramento Kings, who won last night. Shout out to the Kings.
0.
No claps for the Kings.
DeMar DeRozan played. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan.
The biggest loser streak in their franchise history. Just over.
Shout out Nick Clifford.
Okay, there you go.
All of these guys
Maxime Reynaud.
got surgery and
Finally lit the
everything.
beam. You think they like the beam after that?
DeMar DeRozan still showing up.
You don't like the beam, right?
It was an away game.
Oh,
I saw a tweet
shit.
that they haven't lit the beam in
like
almost 40 days.
Almost 40 days, yeah.
That's kind of nuts. That's a month and a half, basically.
You damn near can't even light the beam.
That's why I say, bro,
can't.
just
On a
leave it. Just
15
leave
win
it.
season.
Wait till next season.
No, wait until 3 years down the line, because next season they're gonna be bad too.
Yeah.
Y'all saw them dudes remix Marvin's Room? About the
Yes,
Kings?
it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They got good fans, bro. They just don't got.
That's the type of shit that make me say, fire everybody and come hire me.
Yeah, did y'all see that video
Because
recently?
I want my fan base to get what they deserve if that's the type of stuff that we've got them doing. They remixed Marvin's Room to make it about the Kings. That's the type of fan that makes me want to go and get that team together.
I just love that video that resurfaced back of that one fan that was like, yes.
I don't want
I ain't want to look no
Man,
way.
fucking
And then
look
they showed the picture of later, like years later. He's like, yeah, I'm that fan. I hate my life. Like, it's just hilarious.
In this game, Killian Hayes played his
Marvin
first NBA
Bagley?
game for a little bit.
Right. Marvin Bagley has been killing. Marvin Bagley been doing his thing, man.
Do you want to use the word killing?
You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm using it in his context.
Okay.
You know he teed up.
Darrick, what team does Marvin Bagley play for nowadays?
The Dallas Mavericks.
The fuck is you talking about? He been killing, like I said.
Just asking.
Just because you ain't know don't mean Darrick wasn't gonna know.
Stop. Killian Hayes played 11 minutes.
Yes.
What hand is Marvin Bagley?
He's lefty. Now,
You
what
supposed to-
jersey number he's wearing?
You're supposed to be like, what the fuck you mean?
Killian Hayes played 11 minutes. Welcome back to the league. He had 4 assists, 0 for 4 from the field, 5 personal fouls. I can't act like I watched this game, but this box score is just
That's
fun.
all right, man. He's just getting back to his
Yeah, hey, I like Killian
You
Hayes.
motherfucker,
No, I like
Hayes.
Killian Hayes.
Bro, J Mon was just talking on this pod. You can't have a bad game no more, man.
He's saying that because all of his
You
games are
can't have a
bad
bad game.
He also was talking to
Talking
what the
about
fuck is
KP?
No, Draymond was talking about Myron Gardner on this podcast.
What'd he
About
say?
The fighting and all of that.
Yeah.
He said more. He was just saying, like, you can't be doing all that talking just on the bench and not doing nothing. Now everybody know who you are. You know, match that talking. I mean, match that talking.
Didn't he also make a comment about the locker room being awkward or some shit? Because he did.
I've
Somebody
been seeing
did
clips.
something.
I don't want to speak too much because I feel like if I'm gonna be speaking a lot, I
And
I
people
need
was
to be
just like,
watching.
he can't be the one talking about the locker room
Right.
being awkward.
Right message.
forgot
Oh,
what
with
it
the
is.
Kevin Durant shit.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
saying
it
that
was the
Kevin
KD,
Durant.
yeah.
He don't know how
Yeah.
Kevin Durant
It
can
was
walk
the
into that
KD with the
locker room.
locker room with the tweets.
Hey, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, I didn't say that, but when I saw that clip, the same thing popped up in my mind. I'm like, yo, you know you punch. Like,
What do you remember?
what the hell?
Y'all know his podcast episodes be 30 minutes long?
I did not know
No.
that.
That's kind of nuts, ain't it? I don't even know if that counts.
He's such a talker. I thought it would just be an
Yeah,
hour
he seemed like he
minimum.
would just like, yeah.
You know, his last episode was 34 minutes. The episode before that, 30 exactly.
Don't let him do an ad read.
I think his
That's
could
really
be-
25 minutes.
But I feel like he does so much on-topic stuff. Like, he'll talk about the game before, or he'll talk about the night before. So he kind of has
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Some of these guys don't need to be talking for 2 hours.
I
Yeah.
can't lie. We have to do our show 50 minutes. Sometimes that 50 minutes be fucking tough. Because he does a solo show too.
Yeah.
So he ain't got nobody coming onto screen to talk to him. So you know what, Draymond? I'm giving you a pass for your 30-minute podcast, man. It ain't easy out here podcasting.
Some of y'all follow suit. Putting all that on that hard drive. Hour and 35 minutes talking about nothing. Just turning up the light bill for no reason, all the electronics.
That shit sound like our show.
Hey, you want to hear the craziest shit ever?
See what I mean? Yeah.
I want to hear it, though.
I am watching clips of the 520 podcast on Lou Will podcast. Because I like Lou Will podcast. His
Wait,
shit-
say that when you watching clips of
clips of it.
520?
They're like clips.
Oh, they're on his. Okay.
But it's
I
clips.
misunderstood. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to watch the full thing.
Right.
But I just seen the clips. Shout out to Lou Will. And what was that, Smack with him?
I didn't know he had one.
Yeah, I love their podcast.
Okay.
This is a really cool, low key one. They chemistry is real good. That must be his real life homie because they got good chemistry, which is what I value in podcasting. Lou Will is like, hey, what's y'all craziest experience with the podcast? Y'all ever had a guest tweak out or like you just didn't fuck with them? And they talking about whatever. Jeff T say, man, we had Master P. And if you know me, I love Master P. He's like, I'm a laid back dude. I don't really do too much. And I be clowning. I don't give people they flowers. But Master P was there. I rapped his song. He said Master P looked at me and was like, I ain't even want to talk about all that. But like this kind of just like shrugged that shit off. And he was like, damn. Like,
Yeah.
I still fuck with Master P. But it was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Then he say this though. That one.
This is the live show, right? With an audience in front. Okay, keep going. Because I
Lou
think
Will
I've
and them
seen
do
clips.
have an audience.
Okay, I did see a clip from it. I thought was hilarious.
Lou will end up being like, yo, we ain't never had that. I don't even want to answer the question like that. But he's like, man, B2K stood us up. He
Damn.
said it's all love.
But they had 7 podcast mics that day.
Bro.
B2K is a full ass group.
And he said it was set up because they had a live audience. It was like, we ready to do the show.
that's wow.
And he was like, they had a writer, and all of them got these specific requests. They wanted a certain water. They wanted one as a vegan, and they didn't show up. Right? Jeff T like, damn, Omarion did our show and didn't even ask for shit. And so they laughed like, oh, he must not really fuck with y'all. He like, damn, he was on your show? Bro, this is the part that's gonna blow your mind. Jeff T be hearing him like, bro, Omarion's our best guest.
Oh, wow.
Gave us the best show. We had the best ever. Lou Will like, damn, I ain't know he's on your podcast. Be hearing like, yeah. Jeff T like, yeah, because my little cousin didn't press record. They sat and had their best podcast with Omarion for 2 hours.
Damn.
But it does not exist because somebody didn't fucking press record.
Hey, bro.
And I
Imagine,
thought about us. Imagine.
I would be so sad.
Imagine.
Imagine we got
We
like
can see you
Ron.
soon.
Yeah, we always making sure.
I
I'm
got
seeing that
fucking
blink.
fake PTSD. That's never happened to us. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I immediately thought of us having somebody.
They need a return. We got
Yeah,
our
we-
return.
we have a
see
return where we
everything
can
that you
see.
see in live.
It's been times we've stopped because like, hey, also we see that our vocals ain't being
He over
picked
there
up.
editing pictures and shit.
But that blew my mind. That they feel like that's one of their best podcasts ever.
We will never
We're
see it.
randomly Omarion. That's random. It's a good crossover for them. And it does not exist.
and the worst part about it is no matter how you try to recreate it, you will
they
never do
never
it.
will hit.
You can't even do it though, because Omarion.
I mean, yeah, you got
get out.
even if you
Yeah.
try it, it's like you can't recreate the natural.
I saw a clip from that podcast where Jeff T was basically talking about how the podcast is doing so well that people forget that he's in the NBA. And for whatever reason, it's a long story. Please, y'all got to go find this clip because he tells it so fucking perfectly. Where they at the club celebrating whatever, and he say, "I want whatever bottle at the top." And the bartender said, "Damn, that podcast must be doing good." He said, "Motherfucker, I was in the league. I done seen money before." Like, damn.
Hey, I feel for Jeff T because he's so cool and he don't be trying to talk about himself too much. Jeff T can fucking hoop, and it crossed my mind because he's like, I got a little AAU team, and my players being there like, man, you trash, I'll bust your ass. And Jeff T like, what? And it's like, yeah, there's a new audience that don't know Jeff T was at Wake Forest and in the NBA, but like I remember seeing him with that big ass shirt, dogging people, dogging motherfuckers. And to the point when he got to the NBA, I'm like, damn, why they ain't playing him? Like, that's Jeff T. Like, he ain't getting no minutes.
I love that JT story. I'm talking about how like we used to call him JT, and then all of a sudden Jason Tatum came.
Oh,
And then he took that nickname.
they had a story where you remember his brother was one of the ones at high school too.
Yeah.
McDonald's All-American. So they had a gym, and he playing against Dominique James, who went to like Marquette. It was a really good college guard, and they were working out. His little brother fucking him up. So after the workout, Dominique James go to Jeff T like, man, your brother cold. Jeff finna go to the league. He's like, motherfucker, I'm Jeff. But that was my little brother. So I'm not even working out with y'all, man. Like, y'all little brother fucking you up. He like, oh shit. He like, yeah.
That's crazy.
This is a weird place. We're doing a podcast talking about stories that happen on a different podcast.
But it's an NBA podcast.
shout out to them.
And they fuck with us, and I
Yeah,
fuck with
okay.
them. So,
All right. Let's do a couple more of these rebuilding things, and then Darrick, you can get into your segment. How much do y'all trust the Pelicans to complete their rebuild?
For them, I don't know if it's about trust versus just like what's going on. Well, matter of fact, it is trust because they're going on because of. So I don't trust them at all.
Well, they don't own their pick this year,
Yeah.
so that hurts everything.
But
Does
I
Dejounte Murray's playing tonight, by the way?
yeah.
You said who's playing
He's
tonight?
had an
DeJounte.
article come out
Oh,
about
yeah.
him and everything, so I'm excited for him. But yeah, I don't really have much trust because it's a lot of moving pieces, and they don't have that pick. And next year's draft, I don't want to hold to this draft. So I don't, it's tough, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll give it a 3.
I'll give it like a 2.
That's nice. That's nice of you.
Because I just also feel like at the deadline, they put all their dudes on ice. They said, we're not trading nobody.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to trust a front office that seem like they don't know what the fuck they doing either.
That's true.
Yeah, I give it a 2 because to build off what you just said, I've never seen a team just hold out on players they're eventually going to trade and it worked out well for them.
Yeah, at least I can say they do have Jeremiah Pierce and Darrick Queen. So, like, at least they do have those two. But other than that, I don't know what the future looks like.
Utah Jazz.
I feel confident
I'll
with
give
them.
a 9 to 10. They got a nice foundation now. I like that they swung for the fence at the deadline. They got Jaren Jackson, so it seems like everything's going in the right direction for them.
Y'all see the play with Vince Williams last night?
Yeah, when
No,
he
but
tore,
I-
they saying he might have torn his ACL. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard about it.
Significantly, they said.
Yeah, significant ACL injury. So get well soon to Vince Williams Jr. Basically, what you miss is there was a steal.
Tari Eason?
Tari Eason
Yeah.
bumped him, trying to like prevent him from being able to catch up to him. Tweaked his knee, and
He just never want to see it. So prayers Vince Williams.
Tari
Hopefully
definitely didn't try to tear
get
his
well
yeah,
ACL
they
on
said after the
purpose.
game,
Yeah.
Tari went to the locker room. First thing he did was V-line to the locker room to apologize and stuff. So I don't think it was any intention. That's a play we see in basketball quite a bit.
Yeah, all the time. It's a basketball play.
Yeah,
It just so happened didn't end up right where.
for the Jazz, I would give them like a 8 or 9. They already kind of similar to the Wizards where they made their moves or picking up Jaren Jackson Jr., which I feel like is a really good bridge player to help what they just had already with Walker Kessler. But they're a team that desperately needed like rim protection and some defense. It comes down to not only what they get in the draft, but I think Keontae George has to be able to be consistent in what he's doing from this year. He can't have this amazing year and then all of a sudden have a regression or step back next year.
Right. I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on Keontae to
It
continue to
is.
get better.
It is.
2 more teams. Dallas Mavericks. They just won their last game, too. Shout out to them. Chris Middleton had a great game.
They just said the Mavericks and Chris Middleton are talking to see if he wants to continue the season or get bought out.
Go get bought out, Cash Money. Go try to find, a team. Last game, he ended up with 25. I'm not saying you're going to be doing that regularly, but
Maybe that's the thing that started the conversation. Like, oh shit,
You
Chris, you
still
got a
got a
little
lot,
left in
yeah.
the tank. Go take that over there.
When they were going against the Timberwolves, he had hit a shot over Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards looked back like, I know you're not like that. Commentators had to say, like, yeah, Chris Middleton, you got to remember he was the NBA champion. He was doing that in the playoffs.
he was doing that in the playoffs, too. But what do y'all think about Dallas? I mean, this is a weird one because we don't even know who's going to be taking charge of that front office this offseason. Who's going to be drafting? Who's going to be making the trades?
Well, they already
But
started
got
off
Cooper
really
Flag.
well with Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag has been, I think, everything you kind of wanted to. Like, I don't know if teams or just the NBA kind of projected his offense to kind of take this step too. Maybe Jason Kidd seen something, we're trying to run him at point guard, and I don't know. But you already have that starting place. Wherever you kind of land in the draft place, this draft class, especially in the lottery, is kind of loaded. So there's not only potential there, but I think there's a lot of choices for fit too next to Cooper Flag in terms of like how you want to develop. Derek Lively, I might add him there. No, I'm not adding Derek Lively. Because I mean,
Oh my
because he hasn't really. He's still
That's the
young.
quickest shift of a mindset.
He's still
I've
young, but
ever
he just
seen.
hasn't really played yet. Or like
I would
again,
still add him.
Yeah.
I think it's a part of the core.
Yeah, he's a part of the core future.
I
Yeah.
get your
because I think so. I think the best two we've seen him with
Concerns.
Luka Doncic, and then obviously once Luka was gone, we haven't just really seen him play and be at his fullest potential. But I'll add him in there too. You already have a blueprint. You have a pick incoming, and I said it earlier. I think I mentioned this on the linear. They've been super competitive. They've been losing games, but they've always stayed in games.
But
They
I
have-
love it. My bad.
No, go ahead.
What I love about them is I feel comfortable wherever they fall in this draft because you already have Cooper Flag, because he's so good. If they got a crazy jump again and got a top 3 pick, obviously that's incredible. If that pick was 4 to 7, if they got the 7th pick, I could see.
That's where they are right now.
Yeah, I could still see them walking away with something that I like. So
Right now, this is a tankathon. They got Darius Acuff at 7th.
I
know how
wouldn't be mad
realistic
at
that
it.
is, but
Yeah.
Wouldn't be bad at it at all. So
I'll give him like a 6 out of 10.
I'm gonna go 7 out of 10, 7.5.
Last team, Memphis Grizzlies.
They're like a 4, 3.
This
I'ma
is
go
the-
8.
This is just the start of it. So, I mean,
I'm gonna go 8. They got all of those picks between both of those trades.
Yeah.
They do a damn good job of drafting when they have their picks. I'm a big fan of Cedric Howard. I'm a big fan of Jalen Wells. I'm a big fan of Zach Edey. I don't know what's going to happen with Ja Morant. I'm a big fan of his as well, but until I understand what they're going to do and how they're going to commit to that, I don't want to keep him in this. But I think looking at the blueprint of how the team is mapped out, and depending on how the draft goes this year for them, this team will quickly change minds. I think there's so much going on with they traded Jaren Jackson, Ja Morant situation, a new coach. They're below expectations, but they got wings, they got size. Do not let this team end up with like a top 4 pick or a top 3 pick or something like that. I don't know where they're projected, but like I could see them nailing another draft pick and people quickly being like, oh shit, it's a nice young core with 13 first-round picks in the
Yeah, I was
next
gonna say, one thing
8 years.
They got him at
damn
number
shows,
8
I like
right
the
now.
assets. They got plenty of assets to make a move whenever
Yeah,
they
imagine
do.
Nate Ament on this team.
That's exactly who they got mocked to.
Nate Ament, number 8 Grizzlies. Now you're talking another wing who can score the ball, shoot the ball with Cedric Howard, Jalen Wells, and Zach Edey behind him. And I know he's been hurt a lot, but when he did play, Zach Edey looked phenomenal. I think they're an underrated team that's headed into the rebuild. This would be a good, fun 2K rebuild for me. I might have to do my my secret series with the Grizzlies or something. Oh shit!
I'll give it a solid 6.5. I mean, he kind of hit. I mean, I like the Cedric Howard, Zach Edey, Jalen Wells. So they already got a nice little foundation there. So yeah, I just think they one more pick away from actually being like a solidified team.
Javon Small had a good game last night, if I'm not mistaken. I think he had like 18, 16, and 7 or something like that. No, 16 or 18 points. The way that I said it was like
Yeah.
16,
Yeah,
18, and 7.
Nuts. I'm like, I didn't see that happening.
No. 16 or 18 points with 7 or so assists, if I'm not mistaken. Let
It's
me
on
see.
you, Mills.
All right, so what we gonna do? We got floors and ceilings of certain players around the league, and we're gonna bounce and some teams too. First player is Amen Thompson.
So last on TV, we started with his brother.
Yeah, hey, he divvied
I didn't
them
want to
up.
put them all in the same segment.
I think the floor of Amen Thompson is a guy that makes many all-defensive teams. That is, we talk about the floor, the worst possible outcome for his career. I think that even if his offensive game never or he can't learn how to shoot a mid-range jump or a three-point shooter, he always will be valuable because of the defensive side of the ball. And I think that's where his floor lies. Like if he never does create enough that's not downhill, he still is a guy that will make a lot of money in his league and will be important even if he can't shoot.
I think, yeah, that's floor for ceiling. I want to say multiple-time All-Star. I think if he can get his offense together, even without this crazy bag, he could still put up 14 to 15 points, any given time. And then again, if he adds a mid-range, I think you can see that getting up to the 18s to 20s over a consistent year. The defense is what the value is just almost like. It's just hard to replace.
I think his ceiling defensively is like we look back and be like, damn, that was the best defensive player, best defensive wing for like 10 years straight. I think he has that type of defensive ceiling.
I agree. I think he can be a multi-time All-Star, floor-wise. Ceiling-wise. And Sean Marion, I'm going to continue to say it. It reminds me so much of Sean Marion. He has so many different ways to impact the game. Maybe not as good of a shooter, obviously, as Sean Marion, and he's probably a little bit better of a defender, but just a guy that is just go gadget. Floor is kind of what he is now. He's always going to be a good, impactful player. I don't see him just kind of being anything less than what he is now, personally.
Yeah, I think that the biggest question for that floor is like, as he continues to get postseason reps, if things don't go great, what does that conversation look like from the general perception of him as a ball player? And
It's also how this team is going to continue to operate. How old is he?
at 22 or 3 would be my guess.
So by the time he's 25, Kevin Durant probably not even in the NBA anymore.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the case, but you're probably right.
I'm just curious to how the game, how like he's going to continue to be featured, because we're seeing a team that it has some things going on, but it's kind of like what I said about Jabari on the TV show. It's like these guys so young. I don't know what this situation gonna look like when they're 26. Because you're gonna be a different player.
He's 23.
The system can look different. The team. Are you gonna be on this damn team? So yeah, I don't know.
I can see that. Next guy we got is Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag selling
I think,
all NBA maybe.
yeah. Yeah.
Dare I say MVP? I mean, like, the dude is doing it. He can do it on both sides of the damn floor. And again, I keep saying it, but the offense is really what's surprising everybody, just being able to put up the points he's doing. All the little stuff and playmaking for his teammates, get into the paint. I think people knew that, but they just didn't know it was going to be at this level. He's doing it like an all-star in his first year.
Yeah, I think that his ceiling is like consensus top 5, top 10 player in the league. I think his floor is like really good second option on a really good team.
Yeah.
Like I think his floor is about as insane as anybody I think you might have on this list.
Kawhi Leonard,
That's his ceiling.
like that type of guy.
Like he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer, you know, just
Yeah.
based on the 40 games we've seen from him so far.
And the reason I said Kawhi Leonard, just being able to be a defensive player of the year caliber player while also being a number 1 option from the wing
Yeah.
type position. I've always said my comparison was the modern day Andre Karolinko. I think Karolinko probably would be empowered a little bit more offensively in today's game because we just empower our wings a little bit more. But the versatility that he could provide defensively is crazy. And like Mike said, he's blown me away offensively as a rookie because those are some of my restrictions or some of my hesitancies is how he would look scoring the ball wise, and he's delivered. And again, this is going to be the worst quote unquote version of him theoretically. So he's only going to get better. Teammates will get better. The better your teammates are, the more space you have to operate, and the more experience you have, the more you understand how to handle double teams, where to attack. You get comfortable with your spots more. So we've seen him with not the greatest foundation either.
And still make it work.
Yeah, so like imagine if this becomes a playoff team or when it becomes a playoff team or he has an all-star teammate or two, things could look extremely different.
Jalen Johnson is next.
That's a struggle one for me to figure out what his ceiling would potentially be. I think his floor, I hate to say this, but like the floor is probably what we're seeing right now. A guy that will be in all-star conversations every year as long as he's healthy. Will he make it every year? I don't think he's a guy that's going to be a perennial all-star.
Yeah.
But in the conversations where he might make it this year, miss it next year, but then got 2 years, then miss it for a year, then maybe got another year. But the ceiling, I have no idea, and not because I think that his ceiling is top 10 player in the league, but I guess it could be. But I don't get that when I watch personally.
Yeah, this is another tough one. The floor for even him right now, because he's really getting into that. This is like his first year really kind of embodying that role, and the man could put up 30, 20, and like 10, 15 or something like those type of stats. It feels like that's a guy that should be an all-star year in and year out. But I don't know how much. I think part of that is coming into if his game can he do that on a team that's a top 3 seed, top 4 seed? I think so. Versus kind of like the Hawks, and they're damn near in the rebuild, I guess. Like where they're trying to figure out what they really want. Obviously, Jalen Johnson is their guy, but they're trying to figure it out right now.
Like
can he be the guy on a team that's already got it all figured out? Can he still be that same dude?
Right, because I think that, again, we don't know. But
Yeah.
in the Hawks' perfect scenario, in my mind, they win the lottery and they get that one guy. Let's say they believe Darren Peterson is the one, and like Jalen Johnson's one of the best second fiddles, if you will, in ball. Because I don't know if I watch him and I say he can be the best player on a team that's like a top 3 seed or so.
Yeah.
That's what I'm interested to find out. Because, again, Jalen Johnson is doing this, and he's so young. All these guys are so young. There's so much growth there. We've already seen the growth he's had. Some of these guys' growth has been so exponential that it's hard for me to just think that it's going to stop.
Yeah, fair.
So I think he's going to continue to elevate. Modern Amari Stoudemire. I think Jalen Johnson. Obviously, y'all know that. And I'm gonna be biased. I don't give a fuck. I think he can be one of those guys, and if he's not, he's going to be right there. So Amari had Nash. Nash was the MVP. Obviously, Nash is the best player, but Amari won like down here. It was like, you know what I'm saying? So it would only make the Hawks better. But I think if he is your number 2, he's still an all-star number 2.
Yep.
He still could be in a conversation for All-NBA number 2. It ain't like he's just your number 2 scooted to the side.
Yeah, he's got 5 All-NBA teams, Amari does.
So yeah, I think he's that level. I think he's just going to continue to grow. A lot of people have their questions, transition, how he's going to look offense. We're supposed to have, he's not supposed to have every check box checked off. He's not supposed to have everything figured out at what, 22, 23?
Yeah.
He's not like, yeah, we got to stop wanting everybody to be Jesus Christ themselves on a basketball floor. It's just not going to, it's not going to happen. Yeah.
Alex Sarr.
I think Alex Sarr's floor
And
is.
y'all,
I think it's
y'all
out.
see how I acted when my boy became All-Star. Now, when Jalen Johnson win an MVP,
I want to say
You at the ceremony.
I'll be in Atlanta.
I think Alex Sarr's floor defensively is one of the most impactful defensive players in
I want to say like Al Horford type impact, and like I think he could be an overall better player than Al Horford, but I'm talking about like career wise. Al Horford was about as like
Hey, that's a strong statement. Al Horford is a damn good
Steady
basketball
he's
player.
a really good
years,
batsman. I think you see
Man.
shit now. The
Man.
Wizards, and they weren't really defending stuff beforehand, but once Alex Sarr wasn't playing, the pain is immensely sweet against the damn Wizards. But at least Sarr, we seen it when they went against the Bucks. Hey, at least Sarr, well, he's down there to block some shots to protect the rim. I just love, even at his floor, I think he's an exception, like a really amazing defender who can be a play finisher at times.
I think what Pierre said about Jalen Johnson is how I feel about Alex Sarr, in the sense that his growth from year 1 to year 2 was so exponential that it feels crazy for me to say, like, yeah, I think he could be just a few-time All-Star. I think that, like, he just showed us that in one offseason of work that he can change the whole shot diet and get efficient from everywhere across the floor.
It's hard to cap that.
Yeah, how do I say, like, by year 5, this is exactly who's going to be? So it's one of them tough ones where I could see multiple ways for him, right? I could see him being a multiple-time All-Star. I could see him being, again, because of the exponential growth from year 1 to year 2, if he snuck into some All-NBA teams somewhere in his career, I can't say that's crazy based on the year we just saw from him this season. So I don't know, Darrick.
Multi-time All-Star, multiple time on a defensive team. I think he's going to be the high feature player for the Wizards. And I wouldn't be surprised if he went to team up or went somewhere else and won a championship type player. I'm just projecting.
Damn, Washington, y'all lost y'all guy already.
Unless they get like one of these top picks. And the reason I said that is because I think he's going to be like a Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
I could see him like being on these really strong Wizard teams, but again, he's not overwhelming. It's just by long standing by himself. So then he got to go team up with I don't fucking know.
Cooper Flag.
That's his Braun. You know what I'm saying? And
It's got to be a French guy, right? It's got to be a French guy.
but yeah,
Him and Nolan Triore.
right.
No,
Take over
You go team
Brooklyn.
up with Vic.
Oh, right.
Oh
right.
shit. That's
Because
just
Vic
cheating.
basically a point guard anyway.
That's just cheating. But yeah, I see some. I know I said Anthony Davis light, but I can see some Chris Bosh as well. I'm really just trying to give people something to take versus just like, hey, two-time All-Stars are still. His floor is a damn good player.
Yeah.
Floor is gonna be.
At least at the floor, he's a very good anchor for your defense, and he's disruptive.
And he's still got so much to improve on that end, and he's already good at that end.
Yeah.
So I like Alex Sarr. I did not like him first year.
Let's dive into some teams now.
This why I can go take my break.
Let's do the Boston Celtics.
Boston Celtics. Truly, Darrick, I think that their floor is a first-round exit, right? The worst-case scenario is a first-round exit. I don't think that's what I put my money on. But, like,
Based on seeding-wise, if they were to fall and get their own matchup. Because right now they would play the Magic.
that's the first-round win.
I'm
First-round
taking the
win.
Celtics against them.
Yeah, that's it. That's almost a Snorefest type of series, honestly.
It really comes down to what you think they ceiling is.
Yes, the ceiling is the big question. And I'm putting them in. I'm putting them in there as far
As a
as
finals?
as a finals contender.
I would say so too.
I think that they are a team that makes little mistakes. They know who they are as a team. They're well coached. I think the rotations have continued to get better and better and better. And they do got the little guy named Jason Tatum that's probably going to be coming back this season. Even if it's 50% version of him, I'm taking that 50% version of him over, no disrespect to some of them guys on that roster, but what we're seeing from Baylor Shireman, who's good,
Yeah,
but like
Jordan
it's Jason
Walsh,
Tatum.
yeah.
You know, like take those minutes and give them to Tatum. I also went bet my money that they are champions, but like if they were raising the Larry O.B. at the end of the season, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, left field.
That would be crazy. Jaylen Brown, that means he would have 2 finals MVP.
What if Tatum gets this one?
Yeah.
You just said he would be 50%.
I don't know. All you need is 4 good games. In the finals, all you need is
You
Paul.
remember KCP tried to take it from
He
Bron.
was eyeing it.
Nah, I feel the same way. I think the Celtics ceiling is being able to get to the finals. I wouldn't probably have them winning it.
Fair.
I think I'll probably take whoever's coming out the West. First round exit is probably their floor.
Maybe second round exit, because you just said Magic, and unless Jaylen Brown, knock on wood, also goes down injured, I just don't see a world where the Magic can beat them 4 times out of 7. So maybe it is second round exit, in my opinion, the floor.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to see the Magic beating them once at this point.
I think they might get a game because
They gotta do
Anthony
the-
Black scored 30 or something.
Yeah.
But
Celtics mixed 43s.
That could happen too. That could happen too.
The New York Knicks,
They're right now
they're the third
seed,
seed.
and their matchup
The
is
Philadelphia 76ers.
I would take them. I mean,
yeah.
it's
Joel
hard to
Embiid is
even
such
say, without Joel Embiid. For their floor,
With Joel and Paul George, I think it's finals.
Yeah.
Ceiling.
What you talking about?
For
The
their ceiling?
76ers?
Oh yeah. I mentioned the Sixers, but then I just started talking about them.
I think for the Knicks, the conversation is like, what is the floor where it's okay if you get knocked out in the second round and it's hell no, it's like changes have to be made.
I
Do
think
you
that's
feel
I think that's a fell of a season if they lose in the
Yeah.
second round.
do you
This
feel the
is
same way if
supposed to
it's
be the year
conference
that-
finals?
Conference finals, I could see it going either way.
Yeah.
I could see fans being upset. I can also see fans say, hey, back-to-back conference finals appearances are 2 years of having Karl Anthony Towns. It's not that bad. We've seen teams, the Celtics have 1,000 conference finals appearances before they actually got over the hump. They have a couple conference finals loss, and then an NBA championship loss, and then they got their actual NBA championship. So I could see it either way.
So we talking Knicks.
We talking Knicks.
Ceiling and floor.
Yep.
Obviously, the ceiling is a championship. I think that was everybody's.
We ain't even got that far, but I think their
Yeah.
ceiling is a championship.
I think to piggyback off what I guess y'all was talking about, it would depend on what the loss look like in the conference finals. Are they facing the Pistons and they getting washed like they did all regular season? If that's a 4-1, you got to have extreme conversations. Are they losing a 7-game series to the eventual champion? That changes everything. Does somebody look just like terrible? Is Karl Anthony Towns averaging 13 points in that series or 50? You know what I'm saying? Like, is OG Anunoby a missing the player in that series? I think those would happen, or those conversations would happen, but they can't be a second round exit.
What they're 3 seed right now, right?
Yeah.
the next year.
But it's so much game left, and they got the Cavs tonight, so they might even be flipped by 3 days from now.
Yeah.
But if they are the 3 seed, then they have to go through Boston and then either the Cavs or the Pistons. So you have to go, let's just say you have to go against at least 2 contenders on the road there, which every team has to go through contenders. But like, there's certain places on that bracket that like you can say, whew,
Yeah.
we could take our foot, you know what I'm saying?
We
Our
right
foot off
there
a
with the
little bit.
Celtics, though. Celtics above us by what, a game?
Yep.
We
So
right
yeah,
there.
by the end of the season, anybody can be anywhere except for that 1 seed.
I think the Pistons have 6-game
They have
control
a 5-game gap on
because they
the
lost
Celtics.
last night.
Right.
On the Celtics. On y'all, it's 6. Yeah.
So I think the bracket determines what that floor actually is.
Yeah. Right now,
'Cause they might- yeah.
y'all would play the Sixers.
A healthy Philly, we can't even say healthy Philly, can we?
Philly has so many questions because in theory, Paul George will be coming back. Is he going to be rested? Is he
Yeah, I
going
was
to be
gonna say
rusty?
you could say healthy. Joel Embiid might not be healthy, but he might be on the floor.
Yeah. It's
I
just,
feel you, though.
But they might have to go through them, and then the second round go through the Celtics, and then the conference finals go through the Pistons. That's a tough ass road to a championship, and then beat the team that's coming out of the West, who just beat the other 3 teams.
But then the Pistons and the Cavs have had to face each other, too,
Yep.
to get to
Beat
the
each
conference
other up a
finals
little
against the
bit.
Knicks. Yeah. So it ain't going to be sweet for anybody. It will be the tougher road, but it's going to be tough. The East about to get nasty, man.
It definitely should be one of the most exciting sides of the bracket, the Eastern Conference.
I don't think that the Eastern Conference is that bad no more, y'all.
No. The top of the conference is all right. Look at the bottom of that conference and tell me that they better.
I mean, you
That
can look at the West, bottom of the West.
Does anybody in the bottom of
Yeah,
the
come on
West
now.
going upset at 1
Who,
seed?
you taking the bottom 3 teams out East versus the bottom 3 teams out West? The
They
bottom 3
both
teams out
bad.
West got the Kings, who just told you got an eye surgery for DeAndre Hunter that was optional. Then what's another?
The Jazz has had Nurkic get nose surgery.
Yeah, when he didn't had a broken nose and played through it before.
Yeah, they said he's had it for 3 years. He's been playing with that for 3 years.
That boy got a cosmetic surgery and they like shut him down. And then what's the other team? The Pelicans, who are healthy all season long, I feel like, and can't win a game. Who the worst teams out west? The Pacers?
Out east.
Out
Out
east,
east, I'm
it's the
sorry, the Pacers.
But even out of the bottom teams, it's the play-in teams are very mid. Very
So
mid.
are the Western Conference.
Now, who are the Western Conference playing teams that are like, oh shit, they scary?
I mean, Clippers compared to some of the like the play-in
Kawhi
teams
Leonard
at
just
the
said
East.
publicly, our season is over.
he
He basically just said we're not playing for anything.
Portland versus some of them other teams out east.
Portland, we like
They're
Portland.
better.
Hold
team.
on. Wait. Portland or Charlotte?
Charlotte, but Charlotte's become the exception now.
Portland or Miami?
Portland.
Toss this shit
They're in
up
the
for
same
all I
tier.
care.
In my
Yeah,
mind.
they're in the same tier.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm not saying that they're better than the West. I just don't think it's a shit conference like it was for
That's
the
fair.
majority
That's
of us.
I'm
growing
really just
up.
talking about his point. His argument that he had was weak.
Orlando or the Warriors?
I'm saying, I think
play-in.
part of that
That's
is
that's a
because
good one.
What?
Orlando or the Warriors?
Which Warriors
Yeah,
are we
is
talking
Warriors
about?
is Steph and Draymond playing?
I mean, the 30 and 27 Warriors.
I don't know if Steph. I gotta go Magic. I don't know if Steph and Draymond are playing.
Because the
I'll be a
Magic,
bi- I'll be-
Magic are 30 and 26.
I'm being biased again. Give me Javon Carter's team. What team is he on? Give me
Close it, boy.
He gonna answer the question.
I just think that both sides of the playoffs is gonna be nice. That's all I want. Because it was, there were times growing up, bro, you didn't give a fuck about the Eastern Conference Series.
But that's because LeBron was over there too.
That's fair, but like, how many times when Bron was there? This is probably more of a Bron thing, but it plays together. We're a really good team was at the top of the conference. You said, fuck them, LeBron over here. The Bulls was the 1 seed. We believed in them.
Yeah.
The world
Raptors,
did it.
The Hawks.
The Raptors, the Hawks,
The Pacers.
the Pacers out here.
I believed in those teams.
I believed in the Pacers too. Because I was just team fuck Bron.
No, I was really in belief that Paul George was finna get it done. That was my man. That's still my dog. But boy, I'm glad we won podcasting then. I would have been on some dick riding shit. I would have been picking Paul George and them over some teams that y'all would have been like, boy, drug
You're the
test
AC.
him.
What are you talking about?
Drug test him.
I just think the East is. We got 4 teams that could genuinely win the Eastern Conference.
What teams would have had us argue? Like, what matchups would have had us arguing?
Oh, I would have been going to.
OKC.
I would have been going to war for that Bulls team over everything Cavs related. or
I
Heat
wouldn't have been
related.
able to
Team
really
OKC
argue with you because
over
I
Team
love
Heat.
Derrick Rose so much. See, wait, say it again.
Team OKC over Team Heat. That would have been a debate.
I think
Is
we
that
would
what-
would've all been
been
Team OKC,
That
bro.
team
We
was
would've
young.
been
No,
so biased.
Pete might have been Team Heat.
Why the fuck would I have been Team Heat?
Because I feel like you the
He's
biggest
like, why'd you
LeBron
throw that
fan over
allegation on my name?
Say what?
here. You the biggest LeBron fan out of everybody.
Now, I did not like LeBron until he lost.
That's fair.
Well, no, you're right. He lost at that time, so I maybe would have been. When he lost to the Mavericks, I was like, I'm back to a LeBron fan. But when he said, I'm going to take my mind, I was like, boy, fuck him. Turn this shit off. I saw that at my grandma's house. My dad, I didn't really understand what was going on. My dad, like, man, where LeBron about to go? I thought he was going to the Knicks. Then my dad, hey, man, I'm like, oh, shit, he going to the Bulls. You're right. As a kid, I just had no idea he was going to Miami. Did y'all know? Like, we was kids, right?
No.
Yeah, I just was like, Miami Heat, I did not picture that. I didn't get it.
And it still hurt my heart to know that it was on the table for them to be a Bull.
Do y'all
Like,
think
that-
do y'all think we were just like casuals at that point? Do y'all think there was a world where everybody knew he was going
Well,
to
I
Miami?
don't know.
No, because they
did-
said he called them right before he went on TV and said,
Okay.
he signed.
Because
So they didn't
sometimes
even-
in today's world, it's like
yeah.
we already got
Yeah,
a
Shams would already had that.
If that happened
That's
today,
crazy.
who's the Bron confident? He was 26 years old when he left his team.
Victor Wembanyama.
So if Wemby has a post conference in 2020, whatever, we probably live stream that, don't we? Like we're live reacting to Wemby changing his team.
If we ain't getting the Shams. Because Darrick's right. Imagine if
Yeah.
like Woj or Shams would have broke that.
That shit would've been so
I guess that's
weird.
why Bron and them had to call the Heat right
Yeah.
before. Because the hype of it getting leaked. Oh
I'd be
man,
so
that would have
pissed,
ruined.
man.
That would have ruined his whole shit.
That weak ass shirt.
That's
he was
why if
wearing.
Tatum's returning,
That checkered red shirt.
if Tatum's returning when they are speculating it, the fact that they've kept it so in house is insane.
That's
But
why-
they have it
Everything-
though.
Huh?
They kept it in house, but like it's not gonna be a surprise when you get that notification. You know what I mean?
True, because you switching the TV to primetime is.
I wanted a Tatum return to look like some WWE shit. Where they say, and now starting at power forward, number 0, and they're like, what?
Whoa, motherfucker.
Injury report.
Yeah,
But
he's
still,
out
I
warming
just-
up and shit.
Oh, they got another court in the back. He back there. But that would be the next level shit.
Do y'all remember when the Bulls snapped the Miami Heat
Yes.
27
Yeah,
game?
Yes, Nate
was
Robinson,
bad.
Luol
Nate Robinson
Deng.
spazzed that game.
Yes.
Do y'all
Are
remember
you
when
kidding me?
LeBron and Jimmy Butler got in a foot tangle on the floor?
You remember when Nazi Muhammad
Y'all
pushed
don't remember that
LeBron?
game?
I think so.
Yeah.
NBA champion Naz Muhammad.
That's when Jimmy Butler was wearing the Crazy 8 Adidas. Black socks.
Big ass pants.
Black
a big
shoes.
ass
Hey,
shorts.
I'm not gonna
Big-ass
lie,
shorts.
them blackout and whiteout jerseys for the Heat was so crazy though.
Boy, fuck the Heat. Y'all got me in my 2011, 2012 mode, man. Fuck that.
This offseason, we should do an episode where we just act like we were.
We just go back in time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we would have been up. We would have been a different podcast,
Well,
man.
I would have probably went to bet for OKC.
You
Russ,
had an OKC fan
Russ
account.
and KD and OKC used to be my favorite shit to watch, bro.
You know who I would have been a big glazer of? The Lob City Clippers. I used to believe in that team every start of the season. I used to tell Ontario all the time, this day year, bro. They got their small forward. They got Matt Barnes. They got Jared
Wesley
Dudley. They
Johnson.
got Wesley Johnson.
They got Paul Pierce back.
They go, trust me. All you need is Chris Paul, Blake, and Jordan, and they got Redick. They got Jamal Crawford. This is the year. Them, man,
They used to always be good. Like regular season, they'll do their thing though.
Yeah.
Too. It's
Chris
just once
Paul
it
and
come
Blake
down to the
Griffin get that
playoffs.
injury, and I believed in that team so fucking much. I would have been on the podcast just glazing them.
I would love to see my reaction when Ray Allen hit that shot.
You don't
Oh,
remember your
yeah.
reaction? I remember where I was when that shot.
I remember where I was too.
I remember me, you, and John were together when the Spurs won.
The championship?
You remember that's where Roscoe had took us out to that.
Oh, to the Fox River Resort?
Yeah, we were at the
Yeah.
resort. I remember watching the finals.
Is
with
that where the
y'all.
ping pong videos from?
Yeah. It's a big, nice resort. It's actually nice.
Yeah.
It's like a
cabins and
vine of him
stuff.
playing ping pong.
The
Yeah,
room
he
got
was
like
sweating.
a big old jacuzzi in it.
I might would have slept on that Spurs team. I don't think I was like.
They were just. I didn't like the Spurs.
The Spurs
growing
were
up.
just always
you didn't
good.
like the Spurs
They were
when you
just
were young
always
'cause
good.
they
You
played
had to
so
respect them.
fundamental.
Yeah, they was kind of boring.
I probably would have picked against them just because they didn't have Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
I was watching that game with D'Angelo in my crib. Me and D'Angelo was just watching it, and Ray Allen hit that shot.
That's so funny how like your brain is and that it does develop in the frontal lobe. Because yeah, I love the Spurs now.
Yeah.
I love looking back on those teams and
How they play basketball. Like, that's
Yeah.
like my brand of basketball.
I did
I just
not-
think when you're a kid, you naive. You want highlights. You want dunks.
You want to
Yeah.
watch Gerald Green.
You want cool players. They didn't
Yeah.
have any cool players.
yeah, I was like just. phew, good
Gerald
on
Green
them.
is something you would definitely go watch, but watching the Spurs run an offensive set, hell no.
Being such a Kobe fan also gave me like a hatred to the Spurs. I hated a lot of people because I just wanted Kobe to win. A young fan just wanted. If it wasn't Kobe, fuck you. Kings, Mike Bibby, Chris Webber, y'all
happy
trying to
they
get in this
cheated.
way? Fuck y'all. Dirk, Steve Nash just came in on a
that's-
random day and blew out the Lakers. Fuck Dirk.
That's how.
Kevin Garnett, fuck you.
I think I wanted cool players, but like Dirk was one of my favorite. Dirk was not a cool guy. He was just a baller.
But he also was different and unique.
Dirk was
Yeah.
cool. You tripping. Dirk
Yeah,
was
Dirk was
cool. to
fire.
me.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
Dirk
Dirk.
was cool.
He's the
Yeah.
first person I saw bring this out for a 3-point celebration.
Everybody doing the one lid
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah, y'all right. You're
Dirk
right.
He
thought about
started
like
And then he had the
shooting
long
bigs
hair
like
with
The long hair, he used to wear the
you're right,
brown,
you're
the
right.
armband.
He had
Dirk was the big shoot
behind
threes.
the back, like behind the head.
That's what made him cool. He was a center in our, well, he was a power forward, but like he was a 7-foot dude shooting threes.
And
That
he,
shit.
and he was clutch as hell.
I rewatched.
You get that man the ball at the top or at the elbow and let him go to work.
Man,
with-
he had a game winning shot
How
against
do
the
you
Knicks
even
in his
contest that shot?
older, in his
Don't.
older days.
He just like he
Hope he
jab
missed.
you and then he just going straight into his form.
There's a video on YouTube that was like the greatest postseason run. It's from Dirk in 2011. It's like a 25-minute video. I watched it like 2 days ago when I was working out. I'm like, damn, bro, the amount of big shots he hit in this one playoff run is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
that playoff run, Dirk was like the screensaver to my PlayStation. And I'll never forget, like, Ontario came over to play 2K. He like, what the fuck is, you got Dirk? I'm like, hell yeah.
I would
that's
say
that
who the
dude.
closest player to Dirk right now? It's
Me,
Kevin
Durant.
Durant. Kevin Durant probably.
uncontestable mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
yeah, because
Laurie Marketing.
I'm trying to think
It's
if there's
close.
another.
Because I was thinking if we had today's game,
Wait,
we
let's
had
not act like Dirk is size and hezzy
Yeah.
like Durant.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
prime Dirk. Who we defending? Like who we putting as a defender on prime Dirk right now? You got the NBA to pick your litter.
You just the tallest guy you can put on him. Because
Wemby.
his arc is so he's 7'1" and he also shoots.
Do you
fully
want to drag
extended.
Wemby that far away from the basket?
Usually you put him on the non-shooters.
Yeah.
Anybody else on that Spurs team, he's torching. Don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
You got to start Luke Cornett.
You
Too-
putting
he too fucking slow.
you putting Wemby on Eric Dampier or Sean Bradley?
What's Prime J-Mon doing with Prime Dirk?
Not a damn thing.
A lot
I
of
can tell
hurting
that
him.
damn
Lot of
shit.
power.
he doing something that
A lot
don't
of
bother.
talking?
He don't. Yep, that won't
A lot
bother.
of
him.
talking.
All that talking will not bother that man.
You know, Dirk wife a sister. He don't get no fuck about what you say. Mm-hmm.
Bring the leftovers instead of the going to concessions?
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes.
Still just too small. 6'6", 6'7".
That's my first sign language word.
What?
Long hair Dirk was a
I don't know what that means.
fool with it. And then when he had the long hair,
Oh.
he would cut it, and he would be killing with that shit. I'd be like, short hair Dirk is
I remember
it.
he was a fraud for a long time, according to national media.
A long time.
He
is
won
nuts.
an MVP, lost as a 1 seed to an 8 seed. He was a fraud.
That's just shit that then we didn't care about.
European players, they're just
I
not tough enough.
seen a video or I was reading something where they was going through all of that, and I'm like, when I was 8 or 9, none of that shit came
Nah, well, I'm
Dirk was
watching
raw.
like Mike when he asked
Yes.
he asked him, he's like, can I get an autograph? He said,
What's
for
your
who?
sister name?
He said, what's your sister's name? He said, Dirk.
Y'all know Allen Iverson wasn't actually in that movie.
Really?
That was the body double. That was not Allen
Wow.
Iverson. Just another dude with cornrows.
That's
Because you never
crazy.
saw him straight on. You only saw him get crossed up in the movie.
That's
That
crazy.
is nuts. I gotta Google it now.
Yeah, please do. I learned that from a TikTok, and every TikTok I've ever seen is 100% right.
Yeah, you're right. He's just guarding him. It's just the back of his jersey with no fucking tattoos.
There you go. We didn't.
Does that
we didn't
have any tattoos?
No, we didn't care as a kid. We didn't even notice something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he just got crossed up. But some people were actually in there. Like Dirk was actually, I think Jason Kidd was.
Jason
Steve
Kidd was
Nash
in it. Vince Carter. Yep.
Vince Carter. But Tracy Reynolds, man. Tracy Reynolds is kind of like what's his NBA comp? A non-passing, scoring guy that's past his prime.
He fucking Michael Finley. Tracy Reynolds fucking sucked when you think about it. Like
Shout out T-Time, man.
when you think about like movies and like who they like, it's almost like my
I'm
boy
not drafting him in the movies basketball player draft.
Spencer James, terrible receiver. No separation, no high end speed, no height.
Bro,
Just
that's-
low key chubby. Motherfucking in reality he's a fucking fullback, and they talking about he's a receiver. Corny. That gives you a negative 15 or wise, as the kids would say.
It's so fun. Tracy Reynolds was an NBA player who ended up being teammates with a kid. And by the end of the movie, he was that kid's dad. And everybody's like, yeah, that makes sense.
And the kid almost stole a couple of his hoes.
He sure did. Not only did he draft the kid, he adopted the kid. He adopted the kid's best friend. Murph ended up being his son,
Oh, yeah,
too.
yeah, the white guy. Yeah.
What's his name? That's Jonathan Lipnicki, ain't it? From
Bro,
Stuart
look at
Little?
his swag, Tracy Reynolds. He had the fucking big ass Jordan 9s.
No
He had a big
mis-
ass armband on his, the one up here.
No muscle definition at all. Don't look
What
like
was
a
his
ball
fucking
player at
jersey
all.
number? 10? Oh my fucking gosh, bro. This motherfucker, Morris Chestnut. Ricky, who got shot in fucking Boys in the Hood, is all of a sudden a fucking hooper. Why is he always a sports motherfucker?
Hey, it's what he do.
Boys in the Hood, he was a USC recruit, and the best man, he was a fucking running back in that as well.
I forgot
And
about
this,
that.
he was a fucking shooting guard star.
And it's probably more that we just can't think of.
This motherfucker, he like, listen, I'll do any role, just make sure I'm an athlete.
Actors want to be ball players, and ball players want to be actors.
What if Morris Chestnut really is athletically gifted?
No, his ball players want to be rappers, and rappers want to be ball players.
That's what I was referencing, yeah.
You know, there's
He
a
said
fun,
that joke went over your head.
there's a funny Morris Chestnut line.
What?
Shy Glizzy. These hoes love my chest and nuts like Morris. You think I'm joking? That's a real Shy Glizzy line. Shout out to Shy Glizzy.
I mean, maybe
Oh,
not.
man. Streets hottest youngin'. I'm the hottest youngin'. Shy Glizzy had the streets on lock for a minute, boy.
I saw Morris Chestnut on TikTok the other day.
Doing what?
Redoing the Ricky shit.
No, he did.
I kind
I
of
swear to
seen some
God.
shit where he said that shit. He still think about that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
to the day when
yeah.
he hears like the music or whatever.
Yep, the saxophone.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, some of these pictures, he deserved to play an athlete. That motherfucker was in here swole when he was
Action
younger.
figure.
He a doctor now in the movie or in real life? Oh, okay. Oh, Watson, I see it right here. That boy keep a job. Shout out to Morris Chestnut, man. The absolute legend. The best man, Boys in the Hood, best man Holiday. Come on, man. Like Mike. He got some hits.
No, he has incredible.
Oh, I got another one. Not easily broken. He played a ball player in this movie too. He's
What is he though? A baseball player?
basketball player.
Basketball player.
He was in the game plan.
Yes, with the Rock.
So he's a
was
football
Rock's
player
teammate.
now.
Oh
Bro,
my
what the
gosh.
Dude, we didn't
And
found
Think Like a
something.
Man no, he wasn't. I think somebody else played an athlete. I think that was JB Smoove who was.
JB Smoove playing an athlete sounds
It's
crazy.
nuts. Yeah.
What is he playing?
That's
Cricket?
literally where I got that stuff from. Where I was saying Mike Chattel heard. He said that shit in the movie.
That's the line. They like my chest and nuts like Moore's, but in the background, his ad lib is get it. Like no, yeah, I get it, Shy. I fucking get it, Shy.
That was surface level, brother.
That's one of my favorite mixtapes.
I ain't know
too.
Morris Chestnut was an All-American.
When now we're just going to IMDb's.
Young Hefe, Holmes.
We love IMDb, man. All right, Darrick, back to you.
Next scene, let's go out west.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
That ceiling might be like
Second round.
second round.
I feel that too.
Yeah, ceiling's probably second round. I think yesterday was a really good case too. It's hard to just have any type of like really high level playoff like success if you're just not going to defend or at least have that type of physicality to really just get stops and be able to like at least keep yourselves in the game on rough shooting nights. Right now, especially with the way the offense is and Luka's play style, there is no margin for error for the Lakers.
Yeah.
It's either you're hitting your shots and you're keeping up in the game, or you're probably getting your ass washed because, again, there's no defense really. There's no cohesiveness with this team to really give you that faith in them.
I'm about to talk about them on Teed Up. I'm doing like X factors for the playoff teams. And like the Lakers are so funny because they are the definition of wishing you can combine role players. You got like Marcus Smart and what he brings defensively, but he's not giving you like Luke Kennard's shooting.
Jared Vanderbilt, you love what
Exact-
he do, but it's like
you would love his if you
nobody's
could
just
combine
not
him and
guarding
Rui,
him.
nice. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Yeah.
so many if you could combine these guys.
we can combine DeAndre Ayton body with Jackson Hayes motor and willingness to roll.
Right,
Shit,
yeah.
we might be looking at a whole different ball team.
Yeah, I think that their first round exit as a floor and the second round as a ceiling. This just feels like a gap year for them. They could potentially have $98 million in cap space next year, depending on what Braun and Austin Reeves looks like.
I think
That's
it's
what
just
it feels like.
It could be a
It's-
fun year if Laker fans just don't have the expectation of going on a run.
100%.
I think the expectation is there not only just because it's the Lakers, but you just don't often see a team with 3 stars or 2. You could say 2.5 or whatever you want to say, as a 5th seed, like could move up to a 4th seed or whatever, and they just don't really have no playoff hopes.
I'm going to change my ceiling to conference finals. Luka Doncic does play for this team. And that's enough for them to get one more higher than their ceiling.
Luka Doncic teams that had that success has some type of personnel that can give you
Yeah.
something defensively.
100%.
They don't have it at all, and that's why it has no indictment on Luka. It's just that the ingredients needed for that type of run, they lack severely.
Yeah. Right now, y'all would play the Nuggets, and I could say the Nuggets will wash the floor with y'all ass.
Yeah, they probably would.
Like Jokic is just dogging Aiden and Jackson Hayes.
Yeah.
Then again,
You don't have nobody to guard him.
Yeah,
You
they
have
don't got nobody
to
for
guard
Luka,
Jamal
though.
Murray.
If Aaron Gordon's
They don't
healthy,
got nobody
who the
for
fuck gonna
Luka.
be banging with Aaron Gordon? Nobody want to deal with Aaron Gordon.
I think Peyton Watson, in theory, is that their Luka
cannot hang with Peyton. He cannot. hang
well, I
with
guess
Luka.
Christian Brown is in the start line.
Cannot hang with.
Well, yeah,
Luka
we know
Doncic.
that, but the game is more.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying, at least if they got the offense, I think I get a little bit more worried. I'm not taking the Lakers to win them in that series at all, but like, if you got somebody that really just like slow down Luka, and it's easier said than done, but a lot of the offense probably getting shut off if you just slow him down.
The Nuggets are a great case of like, if somebody ever tell you the regular season don't matter, the Nuggets are the perfect example of that. This team fucking sucks defensively, and we just like because we know they can get stops in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We just watch 82 games of them just be shit defensively. Like, yeah, that team is still like the second highest favorite team to win the damn championship.
They also had a lot of injuries this year.
For sure, but even last year they sucked defensively. It's like they went to Game 7 with the champion. It's like,
Yeah.
don't matter, we good.
And they were still very good defensively.
Yeah. So
They had a moment where Aaron Gordon was trying to call them a huddle, and nobody called, and he was just like this. But that was last year in the midst of them being a bottom 5 defense and everything. Like they could flip it like that.
They had a lot of injuries last year.
you know how hard it is to be a bottom 5 defensive team? when a third of the league is trying to lose on purpose. It's like it's the Wizards, it's the Pelicans, and the Nuggets.
That's
are
what I was
too.
telling you about the Cavs. I think on Saturday he was like they got the 137, but all defensively it's 122.
Yeah.
But it's like shit.
They got
Fuck it.
Yeah. Next team we got is the Houston Rockets.
I don't like watching the Rockets play anymore.
I think their ceiling is probably second round. I think second round. I think they still have, it's so hard for me to take them to go to the conference finals.
Who would they
and
play
beat
first
some of
round?
Today they would play the Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's even a tough matchup right there.
I think I take
I could
Wolves
see
in
the
that
Timberwolves
series.
winning that series.
Yeah, I take
Not
the
being
Wolves.
able to beat teams in the clutch is really kind of. I mean, that's really all the playoffs is. I mean, not every game is going to be a blowout, but like you have to be able to find a way to pull these games out. I'm not trusting the Rockets to do that. We doubling KD, and we making everybody else make a play. For these other teams, it's just not that.
That Knicks game was bad, man. That was a game where I walked away from like, wait a minute, something special's happening right now, and the specialness was from the Knicks, and the opposite for the Rockets. I do not think they're a championship contender, but like I could see it breaking, and the absolute ceiling could be conference finals in my mind. But if they play against Minnesota in the first round, that floor is the first round.
But if they moved up, who would they play?
They moved up to the 2 seed. They would then play the Phoenix Suns.
See, they probably walk in the Suns right now with all the injuries the Suns are dealing with.
Yeah.
But again, we're talking about postseason, so what's that? A month
Still
to
20
change
some
from that?
games left too.
It's a rough team, man.
Yeah. And the odds of them catching the Spurs is slim.
Yeah.
When it's good for the Rockets though. Mm-hmm. But when it's bad, it's bad.
This is like a 5 to 6 game gap between them and the Spurs.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
really
nobody
wish
catching
we could have
that
seen
Spurs
this team with Freddie this year.
Same.
What about the gap between them and the number, the team behind them?
1 game. Actually,
So it go
Yeah.
OKC, Spurs.
Rockets, Denver, Lakers, Timberwolves.
Yeah, I think they would have better chance playing the Lakers
Yeah.
or
Oh, it's all about
For
one
sure.
game too. All 4 of them teams are 1 game around
Yeah,
each
they're-
other.
Every
they're all
game
one
matters,
game.
man.
Every game does.
That's why
Everything could be done shift tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's why it be feeling. You see Denver, they're playing Utah, or no, the Rockets are playing Utah, but the Spurs are playing the Pistons. So it's like, shit, you gotta get it how you live, man. I wish we could play one of them teams that doesn't really want to win, and they playing the young guys every night. But some of them games, you gonna have to fight for them wins.
Yep.
Next team we got is the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Uh,
It's hard not to get
Should they be
this still in
conference finals again?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just blowing smoke. I think this team can win a championship.
I think if you get to the conference finals, you kind of already get into those
you definitely have a
conversations.
chance.
Again, I think the champion comes out the West this year, whether it's the OKC, Spurs, I think it comes out the West. I think ceiling is probably fine. I'm gonna stick to conference finals, and then ceiling second round.
I'll go
I think
NBA
they can
finals
get it
as well.
first.
Yeah.
They check a lot of boxes for me. I love what they can do defensively. I think it helps, obviously, having Anthony Edwards. I think Dante DiVincenzo is going to have an incredible postseason. He's been having a really good year. Same with Julius Randle. The addition of Ayo, Jaden McDaniels, Nas Reed. Like, this team is good. This team is really, really, really good.
I always fit in like flawlessly too.
It's just tough because they are a team, like most teams this year, that have stretches where they look unbelievably good, and then it's like, I would sound like an idiot saying championship.
Their bads can be really bad.
Yeah.
They play down to the competition pretty often. And maybe you say that, Kenny, that a team that plays down to the competition inherently can't be a championship level team. But I don't know. I think that as long as Gobert's there, as long as Anna's there, then that is enough for me to feel like they can win any series.
And OKC is still good. It's still a top dog, but they seem a little different than last year. And a lot of it can be the injuries. J-Dub and his wrist and hamstring now.
I have a
there's some
confidence
hope.
in Anthony. I think when you go into the playoffs and you face those humps, it's really like pivotal that you kind of learn from it. I have confidence that Anthony Edwards took the playoff series against OKC where they looked terrible. I think he's going to build off that. Like, he damn near wants to play OKC again.
With
in
that
the
said,
playoffs.
my floor is also first round.
Yeah.
It's a championship and first round floor.
Yeah,
Because
the
even though I would pick Minnesota in the Houston series, it wouldn't be crazy if Houston won. It's still a good team.
Yeah.
So I would have to say that that's the floor.
My floor is second round. They too good to be losing the first round.
Yeah, I think so. It really depends where they end up, but I think second round is the right one.
Unless they matched up with the Spurs.
The San Antonio Spurs.
There it is.
Shit, they could be champions.
I'm staying where I've been
They could
all
be
year,
champions.
NBA Finals. Yeah, I'm the guy that told you at the first month of the year. That's why I can't wait to victory lap on that one.
You did?
I mean, we just had a conversation of would you rather want to go against? The Spurs defense?
Yeah, that was strong
or OKC?
praise for the Spurs, man.
And that Spurs, it's not like 75% of that shit is because of Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a really big part of that. I just think that for the playoffs, for a team that's trying to beat the Spurs, you're gonna really have to survive on tough shots, outside shots. They can get points in the paint all day with Wemby, and then Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox. If they're gonna play like they did, they're gonna be a really tough team to beat.
Yeah, I don't look at any of these play-in teams as teams that can beat them in 7. So that means that their floor, to me, is at least a second round. And I think even though it's a small percent chance, I do think that they can win the championship this year. Which is fucking nuts.
It'd be
'Cause no
crazy.
team goes from no playoffs to championship other than the Miami Heat team, who went to the finals but lost.
I think
but they
they-
also added fucking LeBron James.
They got some of the vets holding them up. Like Keldon Johnson probably brings up their age a little bit.
Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes or whatever. But like, it would be crazy to have OKC, which is a super young team, and then have the Spurs, which is damn near around the same age, it feels like, in terms of their top players. They're back-to-back championships when the conversation has always been like, man, young teams can't do it. You need the experience. You need the superstar. No, it's a different type of NBA right now.
Luckily, I mean, they do have the superstar.
They do.
They have Wembanyama, so.
Is he the third best player in the league? What would y'all? Is he 3? Is he 5? Is he?
Dude, he's in a world of his own right now, bro.
So he's 1.
No.
He's not one, but it's
Jokic
just
is
like
still
he's a
number
one.
one-on-one.
I think Jokic is
He's
Shea
a
is still
one-on-one
number
player.
2.
I think Shea is 2 personally.
Trying to see.
And I
don't-
could see the argument for Wemby being 3.
Do you think he's over Giannis?
Not yet.
Recency biases might make me put yes, based on Giannis not really playing much this season. Talent for talent, I think Giannis is still the better player.
Yeah.
So maybe he's 4. Is he better than Luka? I guess you just keep going down the list. until
Luka?
you-
The playoffs gonna show us a lot.
It
One thing
definitely
that they
will.
got is the playoff sample size. He don't have
That's
it yet.
yeah, and that's also crazy because like when you look at him and Luka can't do shit defensively, but Wemby can't do shit that Luka does offensively. So it's
A
like which
playoff
one?
run changes everything. A playoff
Yeah.
run could make Wemby be the #1 player in the world.
He definitely can. I wouldn't be surprised if they went on a run like, oh, is he?
Because
the best player in the
it's
world?
like if he can just, and I don't want to say it's just adding strength because you see him get pushed off his spot, but like if he just figures out how to be every night, I can put up 20, 25, like just every single night. There's literally nothing you could do to stop him. Like there's no defensive coverage for that. There's no way to plan around him offensively. It's like this dude could literally dominate the game by himself on both sides of the floor.
Oh my God. So the Ringer just updated their top 100 players. They got Jokic 1, Shea 2. They do have Wemby 3, Luka 4, Giannis 5, Ant-Man 6, Kawhi 7. God damn, Kawhi. He was number 20 when the season started. That's why I say that, according to their rankings. Steph Curry 8, Cade 9, Donovan Mitchell 10.
Y'all remember when I think I asked y'all because somebody came in my stream.
Low.
You think so? At 9?
How is Steph Curry over K? Steph Curry ain't even did shit.
Because he's Steph Curry.
You
I'm
remember
just talking about this year,
He's
right?
averaging 27.
This year, right?
Yeah.
K Cunningham was having a better year this year, to me.
Did Steph Curry?
Yeah, this
I
year.
mean, yeah, I would say so too. I mean, the Pistons are literally the #1 damn
Yeah.
seed.
But I think Steph Curry's still a better player.
That's fine.
He's not having a better year.
Man,
No, he's
it-
not having a better year at all.
Right.
But I don't think this has always been based on this year.
Yeah.
How evicted 3? It has to be this year.
It can't, but I mean, that's not the only thing they account for, I would guess. Because, like,
Because that motherfucker didn't even really play like that last year.
who, Wemby?
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 games or so.
Right. So he's not even eligible to make shit.
I'm trying to give some examples. Like, because I remember
Kawhi
back,
just jumped up from 20. That's this year.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that they not accounted for this year.
Right.
I'm saying that that's not the only thing they're accounting.
No, probably not. But it seems like it's damn sure 85 to 90% of it. If Kawhi went from 20, just from you say he started the year
started
at 20,
at 20.
now he's at 7. That seems like most of this year.
Yeah.
So if we're going off of that, Cade Cunningham to me has had a better
So
year than
when we
Steph Curry.
do our top point guards, you gonna have Cade higher than Steph?
Yeah.
No,
based on what
because
we know
I
today?
only don't take in a year. Remember? Or did we? Or
I
did-
have no idea.
Last
I
year we
would.
changed it to do just a year, because I look at full scope, but we made some changes.
We also
last
talking
year.
one spot too, so it's not.
I mean, if we look at full,
Yeah.
Steph Curry would be number 1.
Huh?
Steph Curry would be number 1 if we're looking at full scope.
But we don't
Shea
we
would
don't
be
look
one.
at anything singularly.
Oh.
So, yeah. But like he said, he's just one spot. But yeah. I was just surprised to hear Steph.
Also, it's like 40 people voting on it, so everybody probably has their own different criteria, and they just take the average.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Steph, that boy though, you're right. Like
He is.
he damn sure. It's him.
Con Knipple was unranked before the season started. What do y'all think they got him at right now?
20,
27.
40.
40. Who's after him?
Who's right before him?
Oh yeah, right before him.
At 39, OG Anunoby, and at 41, Cooper Flag. They got Cooper Flag one spot lower than Con Knipple.
Wow.
Damn. And right after him, Paolo Banchero at 42. Would you rather have Cooper Flag or Paolo Banchero? That's pretty easy. Would you rather have Con Knipple or Paolo Banchero?
Paolo Banchero.
Paolo.
Fuck.
For now.
Yeah.
I think it's an unfair argument against Khan.
They got Bron at 25.
Okay.
He started at 11.
Damn.
Goat fell off.
Damn.
He just fell off a little bit.
Damn.
Man.
15 spots is crazy.
I'm trying to figure out who had the biggest jumps. That's why I'm.
Kawhi looked
Kawhi.
like.
But no, I feel like there's got to be somebody with a higher jump than Kawhi.
Well, unranked to 40 is nice for Con
Yeah.
Knipple.
Yes.
Because like how many players is in this?
100.
Yeah, so yeah, he jumped up 40
Six-
slots.
yeah,
60.
60.
At 60
slots,
at the
yeah.
least. That's making thinking you had him at 101.
At 101.
Yeah,
Yeah.
101.
Which he probably wasn't.
Joel Embiid didn't jump up a ton. He was 71, but going into the season,
What is he at now?
34.
Okay.
That's a ton.
Yeah.
That's 40 spots.
Would you rather have Con Knipple or Paolo Banchero, Mike? Damn, he thinking a long time about it.
Yeah. I'd probably I might take Khan.
So he split.
Who took Paulo?
They did.
I did. I don't even think you answered. You
No,
answered.
he
No,
took
it's not
Paolo.
Paulo.
Well, you know he wasn't gonna pick up his. He picked him over Steph Curry.
Because I
right
think
Pick
even
him
that,
over Wemby.
because my ideology behind it was like, even if Paulo, say he's not the superstar you project him to be, I think portability, like both players have really a lot of potential, but I think portability to Khan is just better.
now. Good call.
I value what Paolo Banchero did for the Magic organization as a young player. They wasn't on shit. Nobody gave a fuck about the Magic. Shit looked dim. He come there. Them motherfuckers playoff team. I know it ain't as what everybody wanted to be. It ain't simple. It ain't the greatest shit. There is flaws. But as a number one overall pick, number one option immediately, took them to the playoffs multiple times. And shit, in one of them series, he went toe-to-toe with Donovan Mitchell in his first ever playoff setting. I just feel like it's easy to diminish that and like move off of it because Twitter don't like certain things.
I think it's easier to fall in love with the unknown too, right? Con Knipple has 50 games under his belt, so you're like, oh, what
I
can
was gonna say
what can he be?
Charlotte
That's
might
why I
not.
felt like it
Charlotte
was-
might make the playoffs this first. He might be one of them guys that they're not in the position they are now without Khan.
The biggest drop that I've seen on this list.
they
Darius-
not, but to continue that argument, he doesn't carry the responsibility a young Paolo did.
He doesn't. No,
Yeah,
he's got the
If
benefit
if
of
you
playing
put
on
Paolo
LaMelo
in a
beat Mills.
situation based off what he did in his first years, where he can lean on not necessarily
He
the
do
same
got
people.
Franz been hurt, but he got Franz and Desmond Bain now, so he has the help. We haven't seen the productivity, I think, the way we wanted to.
Darius Garland was 29. He's now 60. That's like the biggest fall.
Damn, they got him down to 60?
Yeah.
That's got to just be off.
Trey Young
injuries,
has fell
man.
30 spots.
That's what I was telling KB. I think a lot of this is this year.
Yeah,
Ken Watson.
because last year he wouldn't have been no damn 60.
Hey, before we get out of here, we want to say thank you to our sponsor over at DraftKings. You know all about DraftKings Pick 6 by now. You pick more or less of different player stats for the upcoming games, but 2 or more different players until your pick set. Decide on some stats more or less. Sit back, relax, and see if you made the right decision. We've been going head to head all season long. Austin, can we take a look at what the leaderboard looks like right now?
Show that week off, man.
Pierre had a perfect week, 3-0. Darrick right behind him at 2-1. Mike at 1-2, and then I was 0-2 on the week.
What's
Shout out to
overall record
Jamal.
Overall record 18-27.
What's yours there?
24-22, baby.
Yep.
Somewhere with like
Yo, what am I
5
sitting
games
at? I
back?
can't see that.
It's not out
Trust
of
me,
the
you ain't
possibility.
catching. You
What am I
ain't,
sitting at?
you ain't catching the big dog,
Mike,
man.
you're 14-33. Golly, AJ the Monster must look real nice.
Either him or Darren Peterson.
I'm
We'll
finna
get
fight
one.
my way back.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we got today because we do have a big slate. I'll start off. Modest Buzella's points, 15.5. I'm going to go Moore versus the Charlotte Hornets. Need Modest just turn up a little bit. You know, he's one of the few saving graces on the Bad Bulls team. I just want to see him be great, and I think tonight is potentially a night where he can do that. Pierre, Jared Allen rebounds 8.5 Moore versus the Knicks.
One of the guys that contributed to my perfect week. He's been on one. He's been cleaning that glass. I'm gonna continue to roll with Jared Allen, and even against my Knicks team that has some size in the front court, he showed me over the last few weeks that opponents having size in the front court does not stop him or limit him on the glass. Even the return of Evan Mobley hasn't slowed him down. So when you know, you got to get it while the getting's good.
Mike, Donovan Mitchell, points, 27.5 Moore versus the Knicks.
Same game, baby.
Yeah, I love Donovan Mitchell for this game because, I mean, it's against the Knicks. I would love it if this game was in the Garden, but there's still that New York connection there. And this is should be the best game of the night. So it should be a close game. We know the stars should pop out.
Lastly, Darrick, Jalen Johnson, points, 23.5 Moore versus the Wizards.
I mean, dude already got some momentum. He just had like a 29, 26-point game. So I think he's going to ride that into this game. And he's going against weaker competition against the Wizards. So I think he's going to be running up and down that court real fast like a gazelle and dominating.
Like that. Like our picks today, boys. When we come back, we got a little bit more of numbers on the board. For those who haven't checked out DraftKings Pick 6 yet, there's an exclusive offer waiting for you. Right now, new DraftKings customers can play $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits. All you have to do is download the Pick 6 app and use promo code ENJOY when you sign up. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Texas, California, Missouri, so don't be afraid to get in on the action. Ride the upside with Pick 6. Talk to me, man. How we feeling?
Well, when we getting this gym membership?
I've been looking at all the options, and I was trying to figure out, do I want to try to go to something that's higher end, or do I just need weights? You know what I mean? It don't have to be like a...
We got more boxes we got to check, KB.
Okay.
So check it out. Chime in too. I'm not dictating this.
I don't know.
We need a central location because Mike doesn't live as close.
Yeah.
That's really my main thing.
Honestly,
I'm
think
right by
LA
the
If we're gonna do
highway.
it together, we got to make sure.
I think LA Fitness is the perfect gym. You get a little bit of everything. You have the premium clubs. You do have the signature clubs that you can go to.
That's all in our radius, though. He's all the way out. We want him to be able to.
He
Wait.
just said, fuck Mike.
But
Yeah,
Mike is
LA
always, he's
Fitness?
going to always be out the way, no matter what we check.
I mean,
no
like I
matter what we
said,
do.
That's fair.
as long as it ain't no 45 minutes, like I could just
Yeah.
hop on the highway. I'm right by the highway, Eric Expressway. So I can, in both ways, honestly.
Yeah, he's just unfortunate. Like, we're all within each other.
Right, we can walk to
Yeah.
each other's house if
He's-
we
I
want.
walk into his house.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I forgot you moved.
He's just so far away from us that no matter what, he's going to have to commute.
No, it ain't about him commuting, but I just want. My point is, it ain't gonna be shit for me to get there.
Yeah, I think he's saying the same thing.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
he can't be saying the same thing because I can literally jog to what you're saying. He's saying he
So
gonna
go
go
warm up. Go warm up.
but you know,
I don't text in the chat what LA Fitness you're talking about.
I mean, you just get one.
Yeah,
and
just get a
you
membership
to
and
all
go
of
to
them.
any of them. That's what I was saying.
oh,
There's
'cause I
many
mean, there's a LA
Fitnesses.
Fitness in my like town or my city.
Because, yeah, you don't want to get a specific place where Mike, if we don't want to go work out, he got to drive all the way by us.
Yeah.
But if it's one by him, it probably won't work. I mean, it probably would work.
Yeah.
There's one in, I don't want to say.
but we doing it together to link up and be doing it
as
on a
much as
consistent
possible. I
basis.
doubt we going to all go.
Oh, every time I go to the gym, I'm not gonna be dependent on
Where
y'all.
at, y'all? Yeah.
But getting it together and having him like, oh, we'll see him next
I'm over
month.
here. I'm over at the other spot. It's so many locations. I didn't realize they had this many
Yeah,
locations.
it's a lot of locations. They actually just opened one right by me. I came back from LA and there was a new LA Fitness by me.
Really?
It was in the same lot as Chili's and by Chili's, White Castle.
It's one over there?
Yeah.
Damn.
I did not know
Now,
that.
I will tell you this. This is why. How do you say this without trying to? The one thing about the one that he's talking about that's by us, bro, you're going to see people
Yeah.
that you know.
Oh yeah.
And
I go to that store over there every time. I feel like I see people from high school going into that.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
like
fine
that's
with
the
What's the school
neighborhood.
where it works there?
I'm fine with seeing somebody at Target. I don't want to see anybody in the gym. Then it turned into when we gonna hoop. Like it's just a whole lot of hoopla. That's just a whole lot of hoopla. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got a pool.
They do got a pool. I do like
Yeah.
that.
That's what I need
And
to
that's
get
the
into.
signature club.
Is it?
Yeah.
That motherfucker be bumping too.
It
boy.
do.
Yeah.
It-
that
yeah, it do.
motherfucker be bumping. Man, do that place. Be
We'll figure
bumping.
it out.
Now, when
'Cause
you
we
said
definitely need a court and
when you
whatever
said
to
high
do.
end, I instantly thought back in the day how Lifetime we used
Yeah.
to think about them. Lifetime used to charge $180 a month.
What
month.
about that place y'all were just talking about by your parents' house?
It should be an easy thing. I mean, y'all not too far from it.
I'm saying though,
Obviously.
like, what is that? I've
it's
never
got
been
a
in
court.
there.
I've never been to
Is
the
that
weight room.
luxury or something?
It's not luxury. It's like a community center, really.
Yeah, it's more of a community center, but it does have an upstairs gym. It's got a track. It's got soccer field.
think it has
it's
a pool.
It's got like 4 basketball
Got a
courts.
pool.
I think
Got a
so.
pool.
Pretty sure.
Yeah,
It's
they,
like
they do
community
tournaments
center.
in there and stuff. So I used to have a membership there. I forgot because
How
I used to
much was
live.
it?
I don't know. I'm looking it up right now though. For non-residents, that's a daily admission.
Yeah.
Membership, $25 a month.
It's not bad.
That-
Oh,
that
I'm
was-
sorry, 50 for non-residents, 25 for residents.
Oh, 25 for me, baby. Come on.
Shit, I'm finna give him your address. It's my brother. We roommates.
And I bet we could do a trial too, so we ain't got to just jump in completely. I wouldn't be against it because I think it is what from
That's
my
still
place.
close.
It's like
Yeah,
10,
it's still-
12 minutes or
I
something.
know
Still
exactly, yeah.
close as hell for Darrick. He's second closest, and I don't mind.
That might be the move. That might be my nephew be going to hoop there sometimes. so
See
that
your
would be-
nephew there.
that would be something.
I don't mind a little drive. I ain't trying to
Yeah.
drive 30 minutes, but
What
I
time do they close?
I listen. That's a big factor too.
Yeah.
That's a big factor too.
They close at 8.
Oh hell no!
That's too early.
I need times where I can go in there at 10 if I want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Same.
That's actually super early to close.
I miss when Lifetime used to be 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
Now it's what,
we had a couple.
midnight?
We had a
It's
couple.
like midnight now, right?
Yeah, they changed
We had a
their
couple
hours.
times. We went at 9:30
Yes.
or 10.
It was one time where I was in there. I was there so late. I ended up seeing the dude that worked there in the locker room. He was like, "Bro, what the?" He was like, "Why are you still here?" He said, "We closed an hour ago." And I was like,
that was the time to
"How
be
did you
alive,
not
bro.
know I was here?" Like I was in the
Did
gym.
we
I
go
went
back,
upstairs.
did we
and
go back
lifted.
to the Y for old time's sake?
Oh,
The
my
star.
goodness.
versus-
Bro, no, I'm not going back.
Is
This
the
why-
Y still open 24 hours?
I don't know.
Y was never open 24
Not the Y. I
hours.
mean export.
I
Actually,
don't
export
know.
might have changed because they got bought out by LA Fitness.
True.
Yeah.
So they probably went to LA
It
Fitness
used to, bro.
hours.
Expo used to be popping. I used to go in there from like 7, and I'd be hooping till like 1 or 2 in the morning. Real shit.
It's crazy that y'all used to be running fools that late.
Man, me and Bub went to the export at like 2 o'clock in the morning one time. We was up. And
People
had
just
some-
be there.
Those in those masks. Remember those workout masks?
Yeah.
We had bought those. Let's put them to use. And we went and did a workout at like 2 o'clock in the morning. That shit was fun. Remember that? Remember that? I really fucked with that place. Now this is far out for all of us.
Oh, you talking about KBO place?
Fort Hill.
Yeah, that place was nice.
nice.
Oh
bro.
yeah, Fort Hill was
Until
nice.
we almost had
think-
to jump that dude.
I
Yeah,
think
he
this
would've
could
got
be,
his ass
if we did that community place like we were talking about,
They
it could be
close at
very
10.
similar where some nights or some days we go, it's just like us hooping. And then some days we'll walk in and be like, we could run a little 10s or
Yeah.
something like that.
I'm gonna be going to get some
I'm going
iron
to
pumping.
work. Yeah, work out more than hoop.
No.
But I
I'm not gonna. Be,
I
you know, I'm
like-
not gonna be against hooping, but if I went there and it was dead, I wouldn't care because I go in there.
I
and
like
get a little
hooping for the
pump.
cardio, for sure. Because I don't know, I shoot around all the time, but whenever I do play an actual game, I'm so much more tired than just like shooting around. Because you going full strength. You going full.
Oh no, I saw you. You was my teammate. You passed that on me.
Yeah, I did, man. I gave a couple buckets and my Gatorade said I was blinking. Well, that's why we go back to the gym, man. Never take for granted how they give you an hour a day for gym in school.
Yeah. What
That's
a time.
That's going. Yeah, we gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. We also could just like link up some days
Wait for
and
the
just like jog.
Shit.
I was thinking
I'm
about
more of a
joining this
power
running
walker
club, but
than
they
a
look
dog.
expensive.
I'm kind of anti-cardio. I ain't gonna
Really?
lie.
I love power walking.
I do that with you. By my house, I got a beautiful trail that goes
See,
by the golf course.
This my negative.
Goes-
This my what's it, my toxic trait when it comes to cardio. I feel like cardio is so damn important. This shit'll never happen, but I watch too many movies. It's like some shit happen, zombies break out, and you gotta run. I want to be the person that can run for a minute. You know, I don't want to run.
You was
2
the Coach
minutes.
Crunch you got too.
I don't want to run, and
Yeah,
it's like
sure.
I'm just getting caught because you just out
So
of
you
shape.
naturally
know what
have
I'm
your
saying?
runner's lung still.
Nah, hell, brother. First of all, that was 10 years ago.
And that boy smoked like a chimney.
Yeah.
The boy smoked like exhaust pipes.
I hit the group chat before the podcast saying like, hey, do we have any opportunities? So they said, hey, now that we know that you're willing to travel, we'll start saying yes. I guess
So you
people
had
have been hitting
opportunity.
me up to go travel for shoots, and because my representation, no, he don't like flying to LA. They just been saying no. So now they might just say yes. But I did just hit as long as I got at least one of my NOTB guys. Maybe that's the deal breaker.
Hell yeah.
We gotta compound 2 trips now, maybe not. Okay, thank y'all so much for watching or listening to this episode of Numbers on the Board. We appreciate the continued support all season long, and we're not even close to being done. We will see y'all again on Thursday. Peace.